Oh. Hey guys, well, welcome to the show. I got Midnight Wolf on the right and me on the left. Um, so we're just gonna do it randomized unless it gets like too chaotic, and then we'll do a list. My for my donations it's 333, and for Midnight Wolves it's 444. Um, the PayPal links are in the banner on the bottom of this, well, at the bottom of us, but oh no, what'd I do?
I don't know. I don't know what you did. I didn't do it. That's all I know.
I got hold on. Guys, I swear, I'm not with it today, but I'm getting there. Hey,
Like,
turd.
it's just, you know, just need some coffee. That's it. That's all.
I drank coffee this morning, though.
Give me a dashboard.
All right, so guys, just give me a second. I'm just shuffling out my cards. My brain and my fingers are not functioning all that well this morning, so just bear with me. It might be a little comical show, but you'll get there.
Thank you, Ferguson, for the compliment. Thank you. Ferguson said that we're looking lovely.
We got, I don't know, there's Alexandra, Birdo, Jasmine. I gotta scroll through the chat. Hold on.
Sure.
We got Turd. JJ, I tried adding you as a mod, but I don't know your channel link information. And then we got Payu.
It's Shar. Hey, Shar.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Shar. If you want to pick a random one and just go for it, why I shuffle out my cards. I'm so sloppy today, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, then. Well, someone go ahead and post a question, I guess. Or just pop one up there for me.
Okay, we'll do this one.
All right. How you? All right. I want to know about my last birth, who I was. Okay, let's find out. Who is Caillou? They want to know who they were during their last birth. In their past life. One of their past lives was their last birth. Who were they, Spirit? Who were they? You want to know who they were. Okay. About their last birth. Who were they? You want to know who they were. Ooh. All right. So, in the past, like during your past birth, definitely you were a source of high power. In your last, like past life, you were actually coming from more of a masculine form than anything else. Definitely had a high rage power. You know, I have to say. Um, the unfortunate thing, I guess, in your previous life, the most important thing is that you had a lot of issues with theft. Okay, in a previous life. So I would have to say, in terms of who you were, it's like if you're having any repeated cycle of this lifetime, it's from that past life. You had a lot of theft, a lot of injustice was done especially with the world in reverse. A lot of these things were repeated in a previous life. A lot of it within that, it was because you wanted money. You were seeking that money, seeking that truth. Now, in this life that you're living now, you might realize that money isn't much of an option for you. It's harder to come by. And that is because of this Two of Cups in the reverse. That soul connection, that truth that you should have had within yourself was gone in a previous life. That's why in this life, it's harder to get a new beginning in this life. Every time you try to get a restart, you get sent back. And it's always like a repeated pattern. So definitely in a previous life, unfortunately didn't have the positive energies. Definitely had issues with theft, had issues of going against people. And so if there's any karmas that you're going through in this life cycle, it's because of that past life. So that's what I have for you, my dear, on that. Hopefully that helped. If you're having any issues in this previous life, the current life.
Good job. That was a good one.
Thanks. I do
You know, I should have you like there's like a question that I've been wanting answered for a long time, but maybe it'll have to be something like that's like behind to where not everybody knows about it.
Yeah, we can do it as you and me like this, like offline, and we can look at each other.
Just sit there and give each other readings.
Yeah, I'd be like, so what about this?
Let me see. All right. So we're just gonna do it this way. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and type them. Hey, son. All right. So for son, what is coming in my connection with S? No contact. Thank you all for being here, JJ Wolf and Turd. Turd's funny. You may see some people that come in and they just make funny comments. Don't mind those guys. They're harmless.
For my next community.
I'm pretty sure you guys already seen one of them with their little emoji comment. Yeah, don't mind them guys. They're harmless. They just try to bring laughs and cheer to the live stream. So, all right, what's coming in my connection with S? No contact. Eight of Cups energy, the Star, and the Upright. Four of Coins. The Hermit, lots of sitting, contemplating, going within, finding. Three of Swords, getting over heartbreak, betrayal, let down. Calling judgment on a situation. So, I don't know like if there was like any like deceit like going on that like one didn't know about. Could be on either side, but as far as like any like coming back together and celebrating, because the Three of Cups just came out in the reverse, so it might come back together later on in the future, but as of right now I don't see it coming back into contact, because you know, with the Two of Coins, you know, they could be juggling options. They could, you know, be going through their head, juggling thoughts, ideas, weighing out the pros and cons of this situation coming back together. And then the Two of Cups just came out in the reverse. So as like of right now, they're still healing from whatever happened. They're still trying to let go of like any backstabbing, betrayal that went on. And so it's really at like a standstill. It's just a healing period. Later on down the road, it might come back together, but as like for like, hey, bless, um, as anywhere like in the near future, I don't see it happening. All right, take this one.
Okay. Jasmine. All right, Jasmine, you're in a little bit of a sticky situation, okay? But you're wondering how P feels towards you. All right, is there any attraction, sexual chemistry, or am I just confused? All right, so Spirit, really have on this situation. How does P feel towards Jasmine? Is there an actual attraction, chemistry? They're kind of confused at this time. How is P feeling towards Jasmine? Is there any attraction, sexual chemistry? Jasmine's confused at this time. What do we have? P, how do you feel? Ooh, that one's full. That one's important. Well, first off, you have an angel number, 333. So make sure that you look that up and hold on to that. That's one of your angel numbers. If you see 333, a lot of times your angels are trying to speak to you. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Okay. So that's first off within the situation. So in terms of how P feels towards you, really, you know, it's a little bit of a sense of coming together here with the Three of Pentacles. But in terms of uh, attraction, sexual chemistry, things like that, it's not there with the Three of Cups in the reverse here. Okay, so not much of a friendship, connection, you know, sexual attraction within that, you know, especially coming in with the Knight of Wands. It's like they could consider, but it's not something that they're driving to do. Emotionally, they think you're a good person. Emotionally, they think you're a good person, but they don't feel the same way. You know, it's just like I feel like it is a state of confusion for you, and after a while here, that you're just gonna end up moving on from it. But again, you know, for that angel number, in case you didn't see that real quick, you know, you have the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So be aware of that, and just know that that is your guides trying to reach out to you. So that's what I have to say to you, Jasmine.
All right, so after I do this one, I'll let you answer Birdos. Okay. Shreya, what changes should I expect with the full moon in Gemini and Venus retrograde energies? I've been seeing a lot of 222, 333, and also 77. Any messages from Spirit? What should Shira expect with the full moon in Gemini and Venus retrograde energies? Two of Cups, Knight of Cups. You know, you could be coming in peace, like finding peace and like digging down deep and like figuring things out with inside yourself and becoming whole as a person yourself. Um, you know, like trying not to let, with the Knight of Cups here, it's I see you're trying not to let your emotions take flight. So it could be kind of like an emotional moon cycle for you. You know, where your emotions are high and then they get low. Um, the Knight of Wands, the Death card, and then the Star card. So also take that as like, you know, you're trying to like work on your emotions and your thoughts from being so flighty and so quick just to jump to conclusions. You know, like really doing like some shadow work, balancing like your emotions and your thoughts out with the Temperance card here to start a new beginning when you know this the retrograde ends and goes back to being regular. Because with the Star card here, there is like I do take it as like a new journey you are going to start, whether it be relationship, whether it be work, um, whether it just, you know, balancing out your spirituality and, you know, how you live your day-to-day life, with that. Yeah, that's what I have for that one. I hope that resonated with you. All right, where's Birdo's question? There you go.
Jasmine donated for 2 questions for me, but I'll go ahead and answer Bruto, and then I'll answer Jasmine.
Okay.
That's all right with you?
Yeah.
All right, for Bruto, it's so good to see you here. All right, so you're in a situation with your rent. How do my guides think I should handle this? All right, so Bruto, how should they handle their rent situation? I'm kind of in a situation right now. How should they handle this? Bruto rent. How should this be handled? Ooh, that was money. Well, I didn't see the star, but I knew it was money that flew over me. Definitely money. Having to work harder on the situation. All right, Bruto. What your guides are wanting you to know, really, within your situation at this time, is that you have to really find a way to speak to your landlord within the situation and have them to try to have some peace and heart and understanding within your situation at this time. Although, you know, it's like, you know, here's you putting in the effort at work and you understand that you're doing this. But the individual that you're working with here with the Hierophant in reverse, you know, it's like everything has to comply, you know, for them. You know, it's just like give and take, obviously, when it comes to rent. But you're supposed to hold your guard and come from passion and just tell them your situation. And within that, they're going to understand. Just tell them, hey, you know, I need a few more days. Money's coming. I just need a few more days. Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is a decision that your landlord is going to understand. They know that you need some more time and you are going to come into some more money here with the Queen of Pentacles. So overall, with your guides, don't be worried about it. Just be honest with your landlord that you just need some more time. You know you have money coming in, and it's going to be okay. It will work out, Bruto. So to speak with your landlord on that, because the money is coming and they will be understanding. All right. Wolf kisses to you, my dear. All right. And so for Jasmine here, so going up to the first question. So So it looks like I can see your question. Okay. So for Paul, okay, I want to know how Paul feels towards me. Is there any attraction? I can't, okay, that can't be with me, and I never want to completely, but I'm wondering, is there attraction, chemistry? Well, I kind of already answered that one, so I'll ask again. I'll ask again. With Paul, how does Paul actually feel towards Jasmine? Is there any attraction, like actual chemistry? They're wondering if there's actual attraction, chemistry. Paul, is there actual attraction and or chemistry between you and Jasmine? You're going to get a very similar response within the situation here. To them, they're saying, I don't know. You know, it's just like there's not enough chemistry here. Not enough chemistry. Again, like what I say, like, you know, if this individual spends time with you, it's because, you know, you do make them happy, but not on the level of like a relationship. It's more of like a friendship that they would be willing to do, but there's not like any new love here with the Page of Cups, not even a level of commitment with the Four of Wands here, you know. And for them, it's like they have boundaries. They have boundaries within, you know, this situation. In general, they just have a lot of boundaries around them. This is an individual that isn't really ready for a relationship commitment. They have too many guards up, especially sitting at the 10 of Wands here. They're carrying too much of weight of life, so they're not really even looking in terms of a relationship. So in terms of attraction, chemistry, it's like you have chemistry on the fact that, you know, he cares, like in terms of friendship, but not for anything beyond that, you know. And I have to say, you also, for overall, you have the Star in reverse. You know, if this were to be anything more, that would be in the upright position. I do have to say on that. So for your second question. All right, so question 2. Matt and I reconnected today. Yay! We were planning to meet for Christmas, possibly in NYE. Ooh, interesting. Possibly in NYE. Will we rekindle, and will this be good for our relationship? Thank you. Okay, so let's find out. So you love Matthew. So I have to say, if you love Matthew, then why are you wondering how Paul feels? I have to shoot that out there. Why are we snooping on Paul? If we're like at Matthew, why are we snooping on Paul? You know,
Because she loves both of them, but her heart's just torn. She don't know which direction to go.
I think so. I think so. You know, it has to be confirmed, it seems. All right, so Matt and Jasmine reconnected today. They're planning to meet for Christmas and possibly for New Year's Eve. Will this actually rekindle, or will things be good for our relationship? Okay, Jasmine really loves Matthew, so Spirit, what is going to be the outcome of the situation? They're planning to meet for Christmas, New Year's Eve. Is this relationship going to rekindle? They love Matthew, and that's what they want. They want Matthew. And they want Matthew. So is this going to come together? That's what we have to find out. And so remember, you said that you wanted Matthew, so take Matthew. Take Matthew. Matthew is the right one for you, okay? Especially sitting here at the 8 of Swords, okay? Matthew understands you. They already understand you, and they understand what you want in life. You actually make Matthew happy. You know, you guys are happy together, have a great communication together. When you spend time together, it's very easy to spend time together here. Especially with the Page of Wands. They're always interested in what you have to say, and they do care. Nine of Swords in the reverse, if this isn't something that you should be overthinking, concerned about, that they care about you, you care about them. In terms of, remember, with Paul, we saw that Four of Wands in reverse. With Matthew, we have it in the upright position. We have an actual commitment connection here with Matthew. And so with that, and with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is going to come back together. This is going to rekindle, and it will come back together. So just be happy with the plans that you have with them for Christmas and New Year's Eve. It will rekindle and come back together. So that's what I have for you, Jasmine.
What a great read.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't mind me. I'm just stacking pillows behind my back, looking like I'm having real major issues over here.
It's all right. Like, I'm getting comfy. I'm getting comfortable.
All right. So, all right. Oh, why is my fingers not? I swear, guys. Today, I'll get it together sometime today.
You got it. You got it.
Mammy Tut. Will my crush Rico pick his ex or me? Yeah, I definitely gotta be comfy. I'm like the only one home, so I'm like upstairs in my room where it's like nice and quiet and warm, and I don't gotta fight the fireplace. All right. Will my crush Rico pick his ex or me for Mammy? Will Rico pick Mammy or his ex? Well, there's the World card. All right, so we got the Three of Swords, the Strength, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Coins, and then the World card. So with this, I take it as like apparently like it's obvious you have invested like time and energy into this person. But with the Three of Swords being in the reverse and the Strength card here, I don't see this as like I don't see this as him like focusing his energy on his ex. I do see it as more as like he's focusing more of his time and energy on you. And I get it. Like we as women, we always feel like, like the person that we're in, like, well, what if they just like drop me and go back to their ex? I don't see that in this case here. I do see okay, I gotta stop reading the chat, but I don't see them getting back with their ex. I do see them, like taking their time to like make things work and take it slowly with you and, come together as a relationship with you. So that's what I have for that, Mammy. I hope it resonated. I hope it, I pray that everything goes right for you. Just don't try and avoid giving like him giving his ex attention. Try and avoid that energy. Oh, she popped up at his house yesterday. See, now there's like reasons why she could do that. A, because she knows that he's interested in you and is trying to have a fling going with you. And so out of jealousy, out of despite, she's popping up to try and cause problems and just try and like build a wedge between you guys. So I know it's easier said than done. Try not to let that energy like cause a barrier between you and Rico. All right.
Good reading.
So,
Tea.
thank you. So go ahead and just pick whoever you want to read. We're just gonna do it that way because
Whoever I want to read. All right. First, I have to respond to Jasmine because she had an explanation for what she had to say about Paul, and that's perfectly fine. What I have to say to that, if you're serious about Matthew and that's the one that you love, you have to caution of where you are putting your energy. Because if you're putting your energy towards Paul just because you enjoy flirting or that sexual attraction, when you guys are there at work and it's a fun thing to do, realize that you are directing your energy towards Paul. So that could take away from Matthew. If Matthew is who you actually truly want to be with, then focus your attention on Matthew and do not put that kind of energy towards Paul. Otherwise, it's going to loop around and it's not going to go in the direction that you want. If you truly don't want Paul, that shouldn't be entertained. So you have to ask yourself that question, ultimately. All right, so let me see. Who am I going to read for? Let me see. So let me see. I think I'm gonna take Perel. All right. Do I have any supernatural powers within me? If yes, have I so which kind of supernatural power, any messages from the higher divine spirit? When when am I overcome with this toxic processing for Miss Wolf? Yeah, for Miss Wolf. Feel like you had that targeted for me. All right. So, does Cheryl have any supernatural powers within them? And what kind of power? And any message from the higher divine spirit when I come over this toxic thinking process? Okay, so what do we have here for what kind of gifts, talents, abilities do they have? And when will they get over this toxic place where they are? A place of confusion. And that's what I'm hearing. It's like a place of confusion at this time for you. It's like these abilities I know that you are aware of. And some of it, it's like you want it and at the same time you fear it. All at the same time. It's like you want to make sure that it's for good and you don't have anything toxic going with it, or it's actually from the divine and it's not being pulled from a unnatural, toxic source. Is what I'm sensing within the situation here. And that's exactly what came out. So you're on a long journey here, Perel. I mean, you definitely do have gifts, powers, abilities. You do. You do have psychic abilities. You are a clairvoyant. You are a true empath. You can tell messages do come to you. You do have locked visions in your sleep and all these things. The issue is here is sometimes you don't trust in this journey with the hermit. Sometimes you don't trust in it. You're trying to find partnership and make peace of this version of yourself. This isn't a connection of love. This is a connection with your higher self, your spiritual self here with that Two of Cups. Now where this toxic pull is, we see it right here with the Three of Swords. All right, so you're in a toxic place because you're pushing away of what you actually are. It's like you don't have that belief, don't want that belief, so you're pushing it away. As you're pushing it away, here we have the High Priestess, in the reverse. So vision is clouded, your intuition is clouded, you're losing that ability to connect to yourself. You can't make a positive decision here with the Two of Pentacles, flip-flopping which way do you go, and then it comes to a place of emotionally unstableness. You feel like you're all over the place. And what's interesting here is when we're talking about the divine and the higher self, we also have the Hierophant in reverse. two high spirituals, both in the reverse here for you, Perel. So you have to make peace with the fact that you do have gifts, talents, abilities, and focus on working on your third eye chakra and really meditate and get that to open up, and don't fear it. If you fear it, you will stay in this toxic place with the Three of Swords. You don't need to be there. Okay? So you don't need to be there. Trust in your intuition and in yourself. All right? And meditate, get that third eye chakra to fully open and embrace it, Pharrell. All right? It's where you're supposed to be. All right? Wolf kisses to you. Mr. T, it's great to see you. What's up, Mr.
Oh, he's here?
Mr. T's here. He said, "What's up, Midnight Wolf Tarot? What's up, Mr. T? So good to see you." It's always a pleasure.
That's awesome. Mr. T. Thanks for coming in. I do so like the other day I totally like okay, so we both gotta do a woo. You go first.
Huh?
You gotta do a woo. You gotta do a woo.
I gotta do a woo. What do you mean?
Yeah. That's the proper way to greet Mr. T.
Oh. Woo! Mr. T! Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Mr. T. What's up? What's up, Mr. T? Woo, woo, woo! Ooh, yeah.
Oh, ooh, wow. Oh, Mr. T.
That's what you get, Mr. T. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Now I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna be.
Ooh.
We're okay. We got it. We're professional. We show up on Wednesdays. We got it. We got this shit. We show up on a Wednesday. We do some tarot. We know what's going on. Especially with Mr. T walks in, then we know what's going on. And it gets real. It gets real.
Oh.
All right. We love you guys. All right. We got our friend. I think we got it.
Okay, we're good.
All right. I'll mute myself so you can do your reading. Rocket.
Ooh. All right. So for Kamal, does Saddam get desired results tomorrow from his current company, HR? Does Saddam get desired results tomorrow from his current company's HR? The Tower card is the first card out. The Temperance. Judgment. So with this being said, Kamal, with the Three of Coins, the Empress, the Four of Cups, the Judgment, the Temperance, and the Tower. So I don't know if, they had to let go of somebody. This is the vibe I'm getting from it. Like I don't know if they had to let go of somebody in a different position, or if they moved a person up from a position and they're going to drop him in it. Um, but with that being said, it's like this tower moment, whether it's him being taken out of the position that he's being taken out of and him being moved up, it could be bonuses, or it could just be a better job offer, better job position within the company. Um, it's going to balance everything out. It's going to be more fulfilling to him. And with that being said, it's like when this does happen, he's going to, like, this is a position that he's going to be able to cherish and grow within. And with that being said, there might be, a company party that's coming up, because we got the 3 of coins here, and that's like talking about, like, like celebrating, like letting loose, having fun, but at the same time, um, it's going to be well worth it. Um, I don't see it being like anything bad. I really do see it as like it being like a different job position. It could be a pay raise also. So that's what I have for you on that, Kamal. I hope it resonated. I hope, there's something that you can take out of it.
Good reading to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So, Perel, this is the second collaboration between T and I. I had T on my show last week, last Wednesday. So next Wednesday she'll be on my show. So we're like doing every other Wednesday, switching back and forth. So that's why it's important to be subscribed to both shows so nobody misses our shows. So we're doing collab shows on Wednesdays. A lot of fun between her and I. So there is a question here that was sent from Jasmine, sent a friend for me to answer a question. So let me see. Will Hannah and Kian get back together, Wolfie? Interesting. I'll find out. Will Hannah and Kian get back together? Let's find out. And Kian get back together. Will Hannah and Kian get back together? Together. Okay. So what I have to say to this, this is something that if you honestly, I would have to say if this is something that's actually supposed to happen, there's a lot more effort that needs to go into it here, okay? Because we do have the 7 of Pentacles here, 7 of Pentacles to the Emperor in reverse. This individual, and I feel like this is more on Kian's side, very imbalanced, very impatient, isn't really standing as a strong leader, isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, interesting side note, we do have the 2 of Cups here. So this is a partnership that is supposed to be there, but it's the lack of hard work, putting in time, effort into this relationship. It's their immaturity issue that is causing an effect within this relationship. With the 8 of Swords in the upright position, there is a lot of, not so much just even self-imprisonment, but misunderstanding between the both. Between Hannah and Kian here. But I do see within this whole thing Knight of Swords, that they're going to come back. They're going to come back. They're kind of, I see him as a smooth talker, within this situation. They're going to try to, wiggle themselves back in here. But the one important thing here is to make sure that they have respect. Make sure that they actually have the respect. If you're, if this is choosing to go this way, make sure they have the respect as they're charging towards that Eight of Swords, and that they're doing it for the right reasons here, because we do have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So although that's boundaries coming down, I feel like in this situation that, it can, uh, put on a sense of defensiveness, and that's because of this Eight of Swords as well. So, take that, if it resonates, but you also have the World. So this is completing a goal. So I can see this coming back together if everyone is willing to put in the hard work and effort towards that. But until that Emperor turns around, until they're willing to actually see the imbalance in themselves, there will always be a problem within that. So that is what I have for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I hope that helped.
All right. Yoga's been in here for a minute. So what is coming towards Yoga in career? I hope I'm saying that name wrong. I'm sorry if I just slaughtered it. What's coming towards Yoga? Temperance, balance, King of Swords. I am seeing a job offer coming in for you, whether it be to move up in the company or to take a different position in the company all the way around. It is something that it's going to be a decision that you're going to, weigh out the pros and cons for a minute. But I also see it as like, okay, if this job promotion does come in, it's like, do you really want to leave the position you're in right now to start like at the bottom position in a whole nother different area and aspect of the company and work your way back up to where you've already been at within the company? So there is that decision that is coming up for you. So that's what I do have for you. I hope it resonates. I hope everything goes well. I hope it's not too big of a weighing out of pros and cons that, that they do pick somebody else. So just know that there is that option coming in.
Nice, you're eating too. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. I swear, I think I'm gonna have to run downstairs and grab a cup of coffee because I don't think I'm quite awake yet.
With the program halfway.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I can sit here and answer questions.
Okay. So why I do that? I'm going to.
Okay. So I'm answering questions for right now until T comes back. So let me see. Who do I want to take here? Let's see. How about TS? TS. What will be K's reaction to what I have to say to him? Will it solve our differences? Okay. For TS, what will be K's reaction to what I have to say to him? Will it solve our differences? Alright, Spirit, what do we have to say on this situation? What will be K's reaction to what I have to say to him? Will it solve our differences? This is for TS. I did see your comment, Jasmine. I did. You're welcome, Jasmine. You're welcome. What will be K's reaction to what I have to say to him? Will it solve our differences? Let's find out. K, what is going to be your reaction to TS? With what they have to say to you? Will it solve your differences? Hi, Jess. Hi, Jess. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that per this conversation, it's going to bring a lot of clarity here with the Seven of Cups and a lot of forgiveness with the Five of Swords. I think for the first time in a long time that, through this conversation with Justice, that you guys are going to be able to find common ground, and that's the balance of this, finding common ground and them actually listening to what you have to say, them respecting what you have to say, and it's really going to re-inspire. Like, I really feel like that reunion, I guess, is what I'm looking for, words I'm looking for. That new spark, right? That spark of passion and flame is going to be there. This is going to start this new love. New love is going to solve your differences all the way to the lovers here. So absolutely, his reaction is going to be great. This is a conversation that's worth having. It will solve your indifferences. So absolutely. So that's what I have for you on that, TS. I hope that was beneficial to you, but it will solve your differences. So make sure you have that conversation with them. All right. So let me see here. All right, for Kendrick Jefferson. Which question do you have? Who? Me? Who's better? Anybody better? Oh, good, Pearl. Good. All right. So let's see. I look amazing on the big screen. Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take Maria Dunn. Hi there. Hello. Who is coming my way in love, please? And then Jefferson, go ahead and post your question as well so I can see it as well. All right. So for Maria, who is coming their way in love? Who is coming their way in love? Who is coming their way in love for Maria here? Who is coming their way in love? Who is coming their way in love? Oh dear. Fortunately, Maria, your past is coming back. This is something that for a while was on the long term. This individual had a lot of jealousy issues. That's why you didn't want to be with them. through this relationship, you had to overcome a lot of things. You put a lot of boundaries around yourself. You close yourself off in terms of isolation because of this individual, but they are coming back into your life. Um, and it's not a good thing. It's just like, with the sun, it's like this person didn't make you happy. You don't want them to come back into your life. But there's unfinished business here with the world. There's unfinished business. There's things that need to say, even though this person is still very cold. There is going to be no benefit for this person coming back into your life per just the conversation. And there's things that you need to say to them. And honestly, that you're going to deliver that message here. Bring them that bad news that you don't want anything to do with them because of how they were in the past, their jealousy, how they mistreated you, and who they were in their past, that you want nothing to do with it, so you can actually break that chain and move forward, Maria. So that's what I have for you on that. I hope that resonated for you. All right. So let's see. You're welcome, Maria. You're welcome. Wolf kisses to you. I'm glad that that was beneficial to you. All right. So who am I going to take next? I'm going to take Jess because she's been here for a while. Can I have a general reading for Christmas? General reading for Christmas. Hopefully, Santa leaves a whole bunch of good things underneath your tree. I hope so. Leave out the milk and cookies. Make sure you do. Okay, can I have a general reading for Christmas? General reading for Christmas. For Jess. General reading for Christmas for Jess. I have a general reading for Christmas for Jess. What is going on for Jess for Christmas? That has made me smile. That has made me smile. You have a very nice Christmas. You have almost all pentacles. Coming into money for Christmas. It's like someone's going to gift you money. They're going to gift you money for Christmas here. All right. Ace of Pentacles. All right. That's where this all starts. Ace of Pentacles, so that first gift that you open, that's the first gift that's going to matter. And here with the Empress, it's like people love and respect you, and they want you to feel special this Christmas. So much so that this moves up to the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to be a gift where there's going to be a high source of money in it. All right. This individual, they have been wanting to give you this gift for some time with the Knight of Swords, but it wasn't the right time. Now they know it is the right time, so that's why it's coming towards you fast for Christmas. And it's such a generous gift. It's to do it so you have more of a long-term security. And people looking out for you, family looking out for you. And it's really, truly, with the Six of Pentacles here, the giving and caring. So individuals in your life want to make sure that you have long-term security, and they want to make you feel special this Christmas. So that's pretty fantastic. I mean, that's a lot of pentacles to have. So Jess, that's beautiful. You hated Christmas last year. Well, hopefully this year, with all that, with all those pentacles, with all these pentacles, it's going to be an excellent Christmas. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you. So let me see. And two of my decks come together there. All right, and so next I'm going to take Jefferson. All right, what can I expect in the next 3 months? Okay, so we're already going to wipe out December. No point of knowing about December. So what can Kendrick Jefferson, what can Jefferson expect in the next 3 months. What can they expect in the next 3 months? What can they expect in the next 3 months? Kendrick Jefferson, what can they expect in the next 3 months? Next 3 months. January, February, March. Okay, so spectrum over the next 3 months here. Okay, starting in January. Okay, it's you still kind of holding yourself back here with the Fool. All right, Ace of Wands in the reverse, still trying to find passion and guidance. All right, and when it comes to emotions, we're still not quite there with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You know, trying to find balance within your emotions so you can move forward. And this is something that you're fighting here. This is something that you're fighting, especially going into February. It's like trying to find a better understanding of oneself. So I feel like you're on a soul journey, and within February, it's really going to pick up the pace for you. Okay, although that you're going to be struggling. I mean, January and February are going to be tough months for you. So Page of Swords in the reverse to the Five of Wands here. Okay, and so you're really trying to, you know, fight this journey, and I would have to say that you need to allow the journey to take place to understand oneself. You know, this is literally, to me, understanding your light side and your shadow side. Learn the two sides of yourself so you can move forward. You know, going into February, you know, having an opportunity finally at a new opportunity with the Death card here. Okay, I feel like you're going to learn a lot about yourself in January, a lot about yourself in February, as you're actually going to take those lessons and apply them, and it's going to be better. So you're going to get a new opportunity for yourself January, February, and March. Okay, so in March, you know, new chapter for you. You know, so with that, all good things, I would have to say. Seven of Swords. Okay, so where you've had a lot of lies, betrayal, things like that, it's not going to be that way. You know, and this is a part of a lot of that self-healing that you have needed for some time. For once, you can see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles. So I see you coming into money as well. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it says really respect for yourself, and you'll actually see it. Nobody's going to have to tell you about it anymore. Jefferson, you're just going to know it. All right. So you're definitely on a soul journey, and hopefully you learn more about your shadow side. There's more that you need to know about your shadow to understand yourself so you don't feel so lost. All right. And so there was a donation for Tess from Bruto. So, Bruto donated for you.
Okay, I'm back. I feel better now that I have more coffee in my system. All right. Berto, if you want to go.
Huh?
Oh,
Bruto donated for you, Tess.
Okay. Berto, oh, you want a past life reading? Whew. I like challenges.
Putting on the pressure, putting on the pressure. Here we go.
No pressure at all.
All right.
None.
I'll mute myself so you can do your reading.
Okay. Thank you for that donation, Berto. Past life for Berto. past life for Birdo. All right. Well, that was quick and fast. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna give this my best shot. So what I'm seeing here is like with the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords is um it's you were somebody who made things happen. You were somebody um who didn't hesitate on, making things like come full circle. It was easy for you to attract things. So, but I'm also seeing it as like, when it come to your love life in your past life, you also had like a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles in that area. Uh but you also like took care of people. Like that was like one of your things is like your main thing is like you helped take care of people. Like you were very giving. Uh you were easier it was easier for you to like pull through things in your past life um because like you really didn't have to like worry about it because you had like all means necessary. And so it's like maybe like in this midnight wolf, you might help me on this one. Um, but it's like maybe that's your one of your lessons in this life is to, try and work through difficulties. You may struggle a little more, things may not come to you easier. Um, that's the vibe I'm getting. Um, so it's like karmic lessons on like, trying to like gather things and trying to really work through struggling situations. That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
All right, let's see. That came out quick for me too. Yeah, Bruto, in your past life, definitely two cycles. Definitely two cycles, okay, where you did have a lot of struggles here with justice in reverse. All right. Trying to solve a lot of different things. You wanted to find justice and weren't able to find justice for people. That was something that really bothered you here with the magician. You always did your best, you did what you could, but there were a lot of things that you couldn't do. And so now in this life, that is impacted and affected a lot of times that you don't feel like you can still help those that you want to help. So that past life merges into this one, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So when it comes to money, there are struggles in this life because of this past life. But the second part of it, because you have an additional past life as well, where you were a true leader, King of Swords, all right, and so you were able to stand in a high guard, okay, and so when you were in this other past life, like, because you have a few of them, you have lived over what I'm seeing, 60. You have 60 past lives. So the one previously to that, you were actually a king, a leader, and people understood. You led the charge. You came from a place of love and understanding. You brought the people together, okay? And you brought a lot of happiness to those around you in that life. And so it's like a dual line. So it's like, as that past life, went into effect, you were a leader, you made everything proud. As you reincarnated, the second life hit, and there wasn't a lot of justice. So somewhere in that life, there was a complication where you felt an injustice. So now in this life, there's complication. Okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope that helped, Tess. That helped.
Yeah. Thanks for that deeper clarification, because I also had the King of Swords come out on my end. So
Perfect. Hello, Angela. All right, Captain Skulls. I like Captain Skull's question.
yeah,
Tess.
I've been
I like
eyeballing
that.
it. I've been eyeballing
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. Hit it up. Hit it up.
All right. Thank you for like getting a deeper clarification on that, because like,
You're welcome.
and I asked just because you've been doing this longer and you're probably used to doing like past life readings. So when it comes to ones like that, it's kind of a challenge. It's kind of like makes my anxiety go up. So I do appreciate you helping me clarify those ones.
Yeah. It's like in time you will. It's like in time you're gonna grow. You have a lot of growth. So you will.
All right. So for Captain Skulls, is Emma attracted to me even though she has a boyfriend? I've been getting vibes that there might be some interest. All right. I'm just gonna pull cards and bite my tongue. And I say that in like the most friendliest ways, because if my viewpoint on it is, if somebody is like in a relationship and they have like a partner, it's because just by like, because energy is everything, like energy and vibes don't lie. It's when you're focused on somebody and they're like in a committed relationship, like the one person, I believe they can feel your energy pulling on there. So it's kind of like a relationship distraction that you're kind of like causing. And but that's just my opinion, but I'm going to pull some cards on this for you. So is Emma attracted to me even though she has a boyfriend? Captain Schools wants to know, is Emma attracted to me even though she has a boyfriend? King of Cups in the reverse. Is Emma attracted to Captain Skulls? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Son of a Wands in the upright. Five of Wands in the upright. Two of Swords. And then the Death card. So as this is like how I I may have drank a little too much coffee, but she does notice you. There may be a slight distraction, but as far as her like putting any effort into like acknowledging that you may be attracted to her, I personally feel like she's avoiding it because she knows that it'll cause problems in her relationship, and it's something that she's not willing to put an end to. Is by giving that attraction and that attention to you, she doesn't want to take away from her relationship. So even though she may notice you, and yeah, there may be a slight attraction there, she's not willing to risk her relationship in which she has to invest in like anything with you.
And can I add something to that, Tess?
Yeah.
So Captain, when you put the timestamp, when you put laugh out loud or laugh my ass off, or that you needed clarification, that time hit at 12:12. That's an angel number, and that means a female is going into isolation. So just for clarification on that as well. So I wanted to add that in there. So that's what that means. So that timestamp hit. So just so you know.
That's good to know.
Yeah, there you go. So there you have it, Captain. There you have it, Captain. Step back, Captain. All right. Yes, isolation. Step back, like willing to stay within her relationship so she won't approach you. She's going to choose who she's with, and she won't get kids. So that's what 12/12 means in love. Female rejection. So yes. But
no self-sabotaging energy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So where are we going now, Tess? Where are we going now? Where are adventures going?
I think Angela's flirting with you. She could be.
She's my precious Angela, always. Kisses my love. You're welcome, Captain. Glad that we could help you. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, just try and avoid it. Don't cause her any issues in her relationship. Let her be at peace with what she has. You know, don't try and be a relationship wrecker. Because you know, even if there was like with the slight attraction that she does have to you, if the relationship was to end between her and her partner on down the road, if you were to step in and cause like issues or whatever, that would be like probably like a total turn off from her, because like, oh, you tried coming in between me and my partner, like, yeah, no, you don't even got a chance. So just, you know, keep your distance from it, let her be, let her relationship be, stop pulling on her energy.
So it looks like Angela can get me on a flight on British Airways, so she wouldn't have to pay too much to get me over there. It looks like.
Go get it. If you want it, go for it. Just kidding.
Like, Angela, trying to ship me out there for the United States. You're like, come on. Just, come on. I love you, Angela. I love you. I love you. All right. So, where are we off to?
Bam. That's where we went. I don't know. I don't think you've.
What do my guides have to say about my progress? I've let go of the individual, and I honestly cried for the first night. But today I feel unstoppable. Okay. All right. So at this time, I'm going to ask my guides to step back and have JJ Wolf's guide step forward at this time. Okay. JJ Wolf's guides, what do you have to say about their progress? They've let go of the individual and they have been crying. They cried the first night, but today it's unstoppable. So what is it that JJ Wolf needs at this time? What is it that you want to say in regards to this manner? It's for a better purpose. It's for a better purpose. This individual is a liar. It's a liar, betrayed. Now you feel abandoned, now I'm cold. But you always would have felt that way anyway with this individual. They would have made you feel this way. So time investment is worth letting go of, because now you're going to have the opportunity for change and growth. Now, JJ, that you let this person go, even though that right now it hurts. Right now it hurts. And of course, breakups, anything like that is going to hurt. Your guides know that this is better serving you. This individual was draining. They weren't there. They lied, betrayed. They weren't there. You always felt alone. So you already were alone. All right. And so the fact of this is you processing, going through the motions, going through the steps that they want you to take here with the chariot, of you moving forward, you taking charge of your life and knowing that you can improve and go forward and do better and that you deserve better. Notice enough that we have the Queen of Cups here. Okay, you're going to have this balance of emotions, understanding within yourself. And these emotions that you're feeling right now, it is going to pass because you're going to see that this individual was the liar and the betrayer, that they left you out in the cold all along. As you build your strength, you're going to see yourself as this Queen of Cups, and those emotions are going to go away. Then you get served with justice. This is being served at this time. This individual wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, so that is why this has occurred. But you're going to have a new opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles. There's something better for you coming on the other side. So just let it process and proceed, my love. All right? That's what I have for you, my dear.
Root. Yay, I'm rooting for you.
So,
Healing. Heal and take your feminine power back.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Jane O's been here for a while. Go ahead and check out Jane O.
Could you see if Kira would be happy if I would give her a small gift? Haven't dated yet. All right. So just like off like what I'm like thinking off the top of my head is, you know, if this is somebody that you're interested in, like somebody you really want to pursue and do date and you know, trying to have a connection with, my first little bit of advice would be, yeah, go ahead, give her a gift, you know, present it to her, make small talk, and you know, just see if it's something, see if there's that click or that spark there. But you know, with it being the holidays, you know, I don't see why she wouldn't be happy. You know, she might be shocked. Ooh, got the Sun card. Woot. I love it when this card comes out first in any reading. So with the Sun card, like, yes, she's gonna love it. She's gonna be excited. You know, it may throw her, like, shock her, be like, whoa, like, I wasn't expecting this from him. Like, so yes, do go ahead, give her a gift. You know, she's gonna love it. She's gonna enjoy it. It's probably something that, you know, that she will cherish, especially if, you know, she wasn't expecting anything from you, and it's, you know, like a surprise, like out of the blue. So yes, go ahead and do it. Take that step. And that's what I have for you. I feel like I don't have to pull any other cards on that one.
Sounded about right.
Whew, I love it when that card comes out. Like, I swear, sometimes like when that card when it comes out, it's like I didn't gotta go any further in this one. Like
it's already happiness here. It's already happening.
Yeah, the happiness is here. Go for it.
Just roll the dice and go.
Right?
All right. So for our next one, someone wants to know about love, Tess. So the pronunciation on that one's going to be difficult. I would say PPS. Sethi. PPS. That's all I could say. I can't pronounce that name.
Practitia?
Practitia? Yeah, I can put it in Google. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, we said it right? Practitia?
Yeah, Practitia. Hey, we did it. Yay!
Yay! It took us a minute, but we got it.
Like,
we're not slaughtering names today.
Yes, we did it. Hey, we can say
it. Woohoo!
It's like, awesome, we did it. We counted.
You know, that first grade pronouncing and punctuating words and the vowels and whatnot really paid off.
There you go. There you go. All right. So
all right.
That one. Go ahead. And know if Sanjay loves them.
Okay. Does Sanjay love Praktisha? That's kind of a pretty name. I like it.
It is.
I'll trade you names.
Yeah, it's a beautiful name. Like, they should love you based off of just how beautiful your name is. That's what I think.
All right. So does Sanjay love Praktisha? I swear, I really, the energy I'm getting, I really hope like the Sun card or the Lovers card comes out here. That's just the vibe I'm getting. And like the Lovers card is like mainly standing out inside my noggin. All right. Does Sanjay love Praktisha? Seven of coins in the upright. Fire, passion, Eight of coins. Hold on, that one flew off the bed. Well, we got the 9 of coins. So we got 7, 8, 9. So you know, I with 7, 8, 9 being here, you know, I take it as like, you know, they're slowly working through some insecurity issues. They're, you know, still working on building oneself. And then the Sun card. Oh, whew. Anyways, I love it when that happens. But so it's, you know, like they're slowly working on themselves. They're still slowly like putting things together. You know, they might be in despair, like of okay, if they really come towards you, like, you know, it may be like fears of, you know, okay, well, what's what are they gonna like think? Um, but it's like they also like are it's a very slow energy of like really having put themselves together to come to you in the right way to have this new bright beginning, this happy, this, you know, vibrant energy. Um, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonates. They do love and they do care about you, but it's like they have like their own little like internal battle going on within in themselves. So
Good reading.
yeah, so it's, you know, they're just it's a slow progress to like have what they want. So
Aw, we love you too. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you. We love India. Thank you so much. Thank you.
yes. Thank you for being here, everybody.
All right. So Angela, she wants to know when my next woman's coming into my life. That's what Angela wants to know. When's the next woman coming?
I was gonna say something, but I'll keep my comment to myself.
I want to see if Libra pulls out.
All right.
If Justice pulls out. Or Queen of Swords.
All right, Angela. When my next woman coming into my life? Are we both pulling cards on this one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're tag teaming this one.
Yeah. Next woman coming in from Angela.
All right. Who's the next woman coming in for Angela? Seven of Wands came out on my end.
Seven of Pentacles came out on mine.
Seven of Swords. And then a Page of Cups in reverse. And then the Death card. So, you know, with this, before like the next relationship that comes into your life, Angela, it's like you got to build yourself up, whether it be confidence. With the Seven of Swords, it's like you still have like some shadow work that you may have to do, whether it be like closing out cycles with, you know, people from the past, whether it's like working on like, you know, your confidence, you know, really just focusing on yourself and letting go of the baggage that, you know, you might be still holding on to you that you're unaware from past relationships, and really balancing, you know, your emotions out with inside you before this is going to come in. So it's like you got to end like all like, you know, like your self-doubts, like feeling like you're unworthy or anything like that in order for this new relationship to come in.
Yeah. On my side, you know, at Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is a situation that's going to be delayed. You know, it is time for you to focus on yourself. Eight of Pentacles here, you know, because when an actual offer comes in for you here, it should be the right one. But your placement of where it is right now, you're not going to be in the right position to do so. Okay, you're more apt to take someone that is that smooth talker, you know, just because you don't want to be lonely. That won't work out for your Pentacles. It won't be the community and the happiness that you want and what you're looking for here. And in the end, you would end up just moving away from them. So ultimately, it's best for you to work on yourself, my love. Get that self-love back. And then
Yes.
get you a new woman in it for you.
Hey, pumpkin soul.
Angela deserves all the love in the world.
Yes, everybody does. People just need more love nowadays.
People need love. They do.
They do. They need lots of it.
Yeah, they do.
You know, honestly, I wish like there's some days like where like I had these like really long, ginormous arms, so I could just like wrap the whole world like around, like just wrap around the whole entire world and just like love everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody needs it.
They do. They do. They definitely do.
So.
Alright, so let's see here. So Pumpkin Soul, it's good to see you, Pumpkin Soul. So we are Croft. They're wanting to know about their university exam preparations, how that's going to go for the next 5 to 6 months. I always say on those situations, it's like if you're studying and doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, then that outcome should work out, you know. And it depends on if you have any form of testing anxiety and things like that. I mean, that's not something you really should rely on the tarot for. It is on depending, the whole thing depends on if you're willing to work for it and you're putting in the work and the effort for that. If not, then that outcome is not going to be great. So 100% that you have to give attention to that 100% of the time. So it's not something you really need to consult tarot for. It's truth of yourself. So
yeah, and it's like if you do have like any testing anxieties, you know, like during your test exam, if you know you feel like you're running out of time or getting like really nervous or fidgety, do breathing exercises while you're doing your test. Also eat a well balanced like meal before you go in for your exam. Have water. You know, if it's an in classroom exam, you know, maybe talk to your professor or whoever's giving the exam and be like, okay, you know, I kind of get like jittery. Like, is it okay if I just like stand up behind my chair and like kind of like step like in place, like behind your chair, not like walking around the classroom? Drink lots of water before you go. But yeah, like I totally agree with everything you said on that one also.
Yeah. All right, so we have Pumpkin Soul. Oh, they want. May I ask, does M miss me? Haven't spoken in a few days.
Well, I had a hard time shuffling my cards right there at first, so it was like there's like an energy block. I don't know if it's like insecure feelings blocking the energy. I don't know if it's like you are having doubts or if the other person's having doubts of this, but there was like a slight energetic block. I wouldn't call it like a big energetic block. Does M miss Pumpkin Soul? Page of Wands. Seven of Coins. Page of Cups. With this, I do see with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, they are battling like because the Seven of Coins to me it's like fiery passion, and there's now on this card there's like one person on each side of the flames, and they're like facing each other for like a duel or like a standoff or something like that. But it's like with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups being on opposite sides of this card, I take it as, this person is like, back and forth in their emotions and their thoughts for you on exactly like how they feel for you. So that part right there is a struggle. They are thinking about you. Yes, Jasmine, the list is open and it is free. The King of Coins, like in reverse. So it's like, and then the Lover's card. So it's something like these decisions and like, it's something that's not like going to keep them from moving forward with you. They're not letting the thoughts and the feelings that they're feeling for you take up, and distract them from what they really got going on. With that being said, and the Lover's card being here at the end, they do like you. They do enjoy spending time with you. They do cherish you. They do appreciate you. They like the things in you that you don't see with inside yourself. So it's like they're able to see like you for who you are. They probably are just busy with holidays going on and whatnot, so they're not haven't been really able to like communicate like how you would want them. So that's what I have for you, Pumpkin Soul. I hope it resonates.
Great reading.
Okay, you get the next like two.
Oh man, I put me to work.
I had to catch up from when I took my coffee break.
I was gonna sit here like a cute little avatar, just be like, I'm just here.
I'm just here. Don't pay me no mind. Just stare.
I was like, I'm just. Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
Okay. All right. So next one I'm gonna take. Hello. Will I find a better job than my actual job next year? Will they find a better job than their actual job next year? So is there going to be improvement? Maybe with like a better job. It only could be where they are, but they want something better. So is 2022 going to be a better outcome for jobs here? And be a better opportunity for a job in 2022 than the job they actually have right now. They're going to be a better job. Be a better job. Okay, so I have to say, for the first part of 2022, you're still going to be at the same actual job where you are right now. It's going to take a little time to merge. Okay, just slightly. It's just like this is where you're going to need some patience here. With the Seven of Pentacles, this isn't going to be something that you can just quickly break away from. with the Page of Cups. All right, because financial reasons and everything like that, you can't just break away. Although where you are right now, it's clear you're not happy. You're having to put a lot of guards, a lot of boundaries. Conflict with coworkers. You don't like dealing with it. But in midpoint of 2022, I'm seeing this coming in for you around April, May. There is going to be a big shift, and you're going to have a great opportunity really coming in for you, especially with a lot of support here. King of Cups, so that you're going to actually find a job that's going to be emotionally fulfilling and finally fulfilling your purpose here. Two of Cups here. All right, that union coming together and actually understanding and appreciating where you're going with work, especially to the Ace of Cups here. It's like true passion, true love for what you do. You're going to wake up and you're not going to hate going to work. So again, I see that coming in around April, May. But for the first part of 2022, you're going to be where you are. Don't make any quick switches or anything like that just because that can affect finances. Be content where you are right now, but realize something new is coming for you later on down the road. I hope that was beneficial to you, my dear. That's what I gotta say about that.
Good reading. And just real quick, Jasmine, if you're trying to because I feel like me and Wolf could put input on this without having to pull cards on it. If you want to go to the university, go to the university. But if you are trying to avoid conflict with somebody that's at the university, then don't go to the university. Like it's like, why are you going to put yourself in a situation to possibly there be physical altercation or arguing, like, you know what I mean? If you're not looking for any like hostility or negative energy, then don't go to the university looking for it.
You're welcome, my dear. I'm glad that my reading helped you and it resonated with you. I'm glad that helped you. And Jasmine, I would have to say the same thing, within that situation. And that's not something that you really need to consult tarot on. It's like if you're afraid of being around somebody, then be in a position to where you're not around them, and that's the thing. It's just like if you have to go to the university for study, well, make sure that you're just not in the places where they are, You don't have to engage with that person, and if the conflict is that bad, I would say to contact the proper authorities to handle that situation. If you do feel that afraid of being around a person, you should be able to go to a university, do classes, do what you need to do without any conflict. If there's a situation, you should be talking to proper authorities to handle that situation. That's how I see that.
Very well said. Irikaz, if you want to go ahead and post your question in the chat. I hope I did not slaughter that.
And Haley White's been here for a little bit too.
Okay. Do you want to do Irikaz and I'll do Haley?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So for Irikaz, will I find my future spouse this year and when? How did I know I was going to get asked this question? It's almost like my guides told me, like, you're going to get asked a question about this. It always comes to me. It always finds me every time. All right, for Irikaz. When would they find a future? Will they find their future spouse in 2022? Since 2021 is coming to a close, We don't need that. We need 2022. So are they going to find their future spouse in 2022? And if so, when? Erica's going to find their partner in 2022. And if so, around what time? When would be the time frame? Future spouse, 2022, for Erica's. Ah. And 2022 is going to be a rough patch, slightly, like especially like the start of 2022. You know, definitely. So don't expect to find your future spouse in the first part of 2022. Okay, dealing with the Seven of Swords here. You know, a person that is going to approach you. You know, definitely they have a history lying, betraying, and with the Empress in reverse as well, that they have an issue with respect, and they don't appreciate what they have. You know, this is an individual that wouldn't be willing to work towards an actual relationship commitment. They're really the ones that are looking for the good time. So let's actually focus on the person that will be coming in for you. And this is going to be coming for you. I mean, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait for a little bit, but you're looking by August of 2022. You do have love coming in here with the Lovers. And this is going to be a big change, big point of change for you, that finally finding somebody that actually understands you, has the mental clarity and truth within themselves of how to respect within a relationship. I see this individual, it either they are a Gemini and or they are Pisces, and possibly when I'm pulling a Taurus as well. This individual could have all placements within their chart. They could be a Gemini, Pisces, and Taurus combined as well. So in real placements, I just had a flash vision. So their true placement that they are Pisces with the Gemini moon with a Taurus Venus. So that is that individual. So that's what I have for you, my dear, on that.
That's a great reading.
Thank you.
All right, Haley White. Will I ever get my online job? Will Haley White ever get her Ten of Coins? Celebrating. I see the Ten of Coins as like celebrating. You know, it's financially being stable, having all the financial needs, being able, like, not struggling for what you need, and being able to help take care of the ones around you that need it. You got the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Death card. So I don't know if it's like you got to end a situation before this new online job starts. I and then the Two of Coins. So it's like maybe you're like juggling like ideas and exactly what to start your online job in. Oops. Um, um, it's like you're juggling, and maybe you're like going back and forth inside your head of, is this a good idea? Is this really the direction I want to go? Um, and it's like you really got to call judgment on a situation. So with that being said, it's like you have to end one thing before this new job can start, and really take off. And because like once you do and you hit the ground running on this new part, it's like it's gonna be like you may have struggles here and there, but like financially wise, like feeling fulfilled wise, it's something that's going to bring a lot of balance to your life. So that's what I do have on that one with you. I hope it resonated. I hope it can help you in some way. Yeah.
Good reading.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, True Soul, with that question, it's like, are you trying to expose this person for the right reasons, or are you trying to expose them for clout and recognition?
Ooh, I hit hard. Like my stomach just went right when you said that.
Because it's one thing to expose somebody because they're being trifling and they're doing fucked up things to people, but if you're exposing somebody to get back at them in a revengeful way, you might want to think twice on that one. Because if you're exposing somebody just because you don't like them or you're having a falling out with them, I'm sorry, but karma's gonna come around to bite you in the ass for that one. And I'm feeling like I don't even have to pull cards to give you an honest answer on that one. It's like the universe is really wanting you to sit down and think of, if, because if you're,
If she's lied to a lot of people, it's gonna be her karma. So that's gonna spin back around on her, so it's not your place. It's like
exactly.
it's not your place, you have to let that karma play out. How it's gonna play out, because if you do it, then it's gonna come back on you tenfold. Now, do you want that karma pushed back on you? Because if she's a liar, people are gonna, anybody that lies, I'll tell you this, anybody that lies and has a history of lying, eventually when they start telling the story to enough people, and it's all mutual people, it all starts to add up. Then they can glue the picture together, and then their own exposure happens. That's how the universe aligns that. So it's like it only works for a certain amount of time, and then boom, it'll go. And it's on the universe's timing on that. And so they will be exposed on the universe's time, but it's not something that you should force, because it's like, where does it serve you?
Yeah, it's like almost like you're trying to like step in and like force God's hand in a situation. It's something I would let be. If she made people go against you, she made people go against you. They'll learn it in the end, and they'll be like, oh man, well, we really messed up here. So, it's like people will come back and apologize to you for, believing what this person had said about you. And it's don't try and force your hand when it comes to somebody else's karma, because I tell you what, it's not pretty.
You know what just flew out of my deck, T?
What?
Seven of Swords.
Oh,
Lies.
yeah.
So, I'll say true, let this become true. You don't need to expose her. Like I said, the universe is going to put this in alignment. This is flew out of my deck. It is going to come for them. And if it's up against you, I have to say that those individuals that assist and go with that and they believe that person over you, then those people weren't real in your life. So they already didn't have placements in your life already. So that's how I see those things. It's like if someone, I'll take my own life for example. People have lied and said things about me, and if someone can't come to me and have a conversation with me about it and look me straight in the eyes and have a conversation about it, and they just believe that other individual, I know that person's worth, and it's zero to me. And that person's removed from my life. And then when they come back in my life and they're like, oh, well, it turns out, and it's like, well, why didn't you just talk to me about it? So you have to look at situations like that, True. So it's like you may need to shrink your circle. And the universe very well is putting that in alignment right now. Is that you have a group of people that are the frenemies, is what we call them. And they're not the real friends, not the real sources. And anyone that can turn against like that, they're not real and true.
Exactly. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying right now. It's like, don't force your hand in a situation that you don't need to force your hand in. Because honestly, the best karma served is cold, and that's by you sitting back and eating your popcorn and watching it all unfold on its own.
Yep. And it's going to be excellent popcorn with a lot of butter. And you can just sit there and go, oh, this is going to blow up. And when it explodes, then those individuals, they're gonna come back at you and be like, man, I can't believe I believe this person. And you'd be like, well, diggity
Told
damn, well, there you go. Like, you didn't know me, you know. So that's how I see it. But yeah, you're dealing with lies though, you know, and if this makes you feel any better, yeah, she's a liar, and so with this that will be exposed. So just know that.
And if she's like causing problems for you and causing people to come in between you, like that's not your choice. You have no choice in that. You have no choice in how people act and treat you. Like, the only person you have control over is how you handle yourself, how you react to certain situations, and how you respond to things. Respond by exiting out of the situation, no longer communicating or associating with those types of people. If you want true, honest people in your life, go find true, honest people. Stop hanging out with people who do nothing but lie and cause problems for you.
Yeah, that's what I think. All right, so Emaine has a question. Want to know something about their future husband. You want to take that one?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a whirl.
Like, I get these all the time. I get these all the
Yeah,
time.
it's like you're used to them, so it's like,
Yes.
you know, I'm up for a challenge.
Yeah. Well, let's get the challenge. Let's do it. Hit it. See what you see.
Okay, how will my future spouse? How will my Who will be your future spouse? Is that what I think that's what they
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah. They
So
want
who will
to. Yeah.
be
Yeah. They
Pratina's
want to know.
future?
Yeah. They want to know something about their future husband.
Well, the Three of Swords is the first card that flew out,
Ooh.
and it came out in the struggle position.
Ooh.
That's, to me, like, when you're wanting to know about your future husband. Like, I don't know if you guys are engaged or getting ready to get married, or your boyfriend and girlfriend, and you may feel like he's getting ready to propose to you. But the Three of Swords coming out, the first card out in a reading like this, is it's telling me, keep your guard up, really think this through, make sure it's something that you really want, make sure you're not doing it, or they're not doing it for all, like, the wrong reasons. Like, maybe, I really hope this isn't the case. Make sure they're just not marrying you for money. Make sure they're not marrying you for status. um make sure this person, like, really actually truly adores you and loves you for who you are. um but then again, I know some countries really don't have that freedom and that option of choosing who they want to marry. I know some countries it's like arranged marriages, so it's like you have no choice but to go into this marriage hoping everything works out and everything's great, and they're respectful and they're loving and they're kind and they're giving. But I get, like, that's not all the case. So let me get some more cards on that. The Judgment. Three of Swords in the struggle position, and then Judgment upright. I don't know if there's already been some, like, heartbreak, or, like, things happened where trust has been lost prior going into this marriage, this commitment. Ten of Wands in the upright. I'm sorry, but I'm really not liking this energy at all. Like, I really am not. Like, it seems like there's already been some lying, betrayal. Oh, you don't have a boyfriend? Oof. Well, if you want to add on this one.
This is the so the spread that you're pulling right now, that this would be the outcome of their future spouse. If it is to align and they meet this person, that is who they're going to be.
Okay.
So, like,
Thank
that
you
is,
on that.
it's not a good individual, not somebody that you should take. So if you have someone approach you, in terms of your future, and you see these qualities of this individual, that this is not the right one per this reading, because this person will not commit. Three of Swords in that hurt state, that's the one that's likes community there. So be advised
Yeah,
on that.
and then the devil card just came out. So it's, you know, if
Yeah,
you do have anybody like coming, I agree, like if you do have anybody like trying to like come towards you and like rush into a relationship with you,
I
go
like
on
chicken
down.
dinner. Some swords. So
Oh.
like chicken dinner. It's like, yeah, that stands by that Three of Swords. So, my dear, I would say within your future right now, additionally, there's a breakage within that. Uh, because that is also an emotional journey where you are too. If you have any past attachments from where you've had relationships, the things are clearing out, and so it's going to repull to where your future may go. Because if you don't clear out those old negative energies, you'll attract that same future spouse. That same process will come back to you. So make sure that you clear that out. All right. So hope that was beneficial. All right.
Yes, thank you for the clarification on that one. Like I'm like,
You're
whew.
welcome. All right, so I'll do e-mains. I'll do e-mains. So
Okay.
e-mains, they want to know the same thing. They want to know something about their future husband. All right, and so we made it. We know, if there is to be a future husband. So we'll see if I get a flash vision or anything like that. If I get a flash vision, then I can give you a description of who your future husband will be. All right, so let's find out. Want to know something about their future husband for email. They want to know something about their future husband. Future husband for email. Future husband. All right, so you do have a future husband. Then it will advance to marriage. All right. This is something that I had a flash vision of 2023. So this is going to be the year that you'll actually meet your future husband. I see you guys coming together as well in 2022, by the end of 2022, going into 2023, and your future husband and you by the end of 2023, going into 2024, you'll end up actually being married. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay. This individual is going to run in pretty hot and fast for you. Four of Wands to the highest level of commitment in marriage. It is going to be there. This individual is very hardworking, and that they do care. They understand what it means to be in a relationship, and they will respect you. Seven of Cups in reverse. 2 sevens make 14. Special day, like Valentine's Day, when you think of that. Seven of Cups, that you are that choice, that option for them, finding balance and understanding here with the Six of Pentacles. And even with the Lovers, this person's never going to let you down. And I did have a flash vision, this individual, they are going to have olive skin. They will have brown eyes. They do have brown hair. Right now, it's a little bit longer. When you meet them, it's going to be shorter. They do have a beard, that goes with the mustache across here and comes down right here. It's nice, clean cut at this time from where I can see them. All right. They are about 5'11" as well. So hopefully you're okay with that type of height. They have a bigger build to them, more of a husky build, muscular build at this time. So that is what your future holds, my dear. So let's hang on to your hat on that one. So yeah,
Ooh
keep
la
eyes up.
la, somebody's got a hunk coming in.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that flash vision I had, it's just like, where's that for me? I'm like, come my
Right?
way. It's just like beautiful, has a beautiful face, beautiful smile, and there's a sparkle to their eyes, like very kind, so genuine individual. So Very,
It's always
very
that sparkle in the
awesome.
eyes that gets me. That sparkle and that like
Those
strong
teddy bear eyes.
jawline.
Those sparkly teddy bear eyes, and you're like, you got me at the teddy bear eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like,
All
come
right.
home to mama.
You're like, come on. It's like, yeah, that flash vision. I'm like, wait, I want one of those. Like, can I put that on order?
Right?
Come with me and like spirit when I have 13 guides, bring something to me, please, anytime now.
Right? Right? It's like, my turn. I want my happy end after.
It's like I flip my cards like, come on, my future husband, where's he at? They're like, well, it's not time yet. And I'm like, oh, I'll go back into my little cave. All right. Escape has a question. Do you want to take it? Escape. How does that
Yeah.
feel about you? Why?
All right. How does S feel about Y? That one almost knocked my sage over. Like it flew right out on my deck and like literally tried knocking my sage over, my stick. And it was the High Priestess in the reverse. So we got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. So in this aspect, it's like I feel like you are beating yourself up about this situation. You're really not listening to your intuition in certain aspects when it does come to this person. Yeah, you're definitely up in your head about this. And then the death situation, the death situation. I will, anyways, not the death situation, the death card in the upright. So it's like I take it as like you've been like getting little nudges from your intuition, which you have not been paying attention to. And by you like ignoring your intuition, it's kind of like left you up in this like headspace, like a mental prison about this person. It's like you're focusing too much on how this person views you, how much they like you know, what you can do to like reel them back in, or you know, try and like keep their attention. When you kind of need to be like putting attention and love into yourself instead of worrying so much and being focused on this person. Let me get a couple more cards because I see this going two ways. Hangman in reverse. The Three of Wands in the upright. Seven of Wands in the upright. The Hermit card in the upright. And then the Emperor. And then the Nine of Cups. So so that was like the one situation, one way how I seen it going. The other way I see it going is, you know, you need to pull back, build more of a solid foundation for you. Definitely get out of your thoughts about like how this person views you, because honestly, it shouldn't matter how somebody views you or anybody else's opinion about yourself, because what they're thinking and feeling towards you shouldn't matter unless you're actually in a committed relationship with them. You know, and then it plays a different part. Um, you know, but it's like you're definitely being like called to like reconnect with yourself, do some more meditating, try and look at things from like a different perspective. You know, stand your ground, build your own solid foundation before you try and bring anybody else in, for like a commitment in a harmonious relationship. You got to do the work within before anything is going to work on the outside. It's pretty much what I'm getting with this one.
Good reading. I like it.
Thank you. So I hope that it resonated with you, Escape. You know,
All right. So for Rutisha, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is that Rutisha? Will I meet S again? T, I don't know what your policy is in your room on terms of free chat. If someone gets a reading and they decide to come back for clarifiers, I don't know how you handle that on your shows.
I've never really had it. I've never really had that happen. So,
Yeah, because
like, I don't know how you do it on your channel. Like,
for me, I only allow one free question, and then if they want a clarifier, then that goes under donation.
okay.
So that's how I handle it on my channel. But I didn't want to overstep on yours.
No,
But
that's fine. Like, I usually only do like one question. Last time I went live and it was by myself. Like, I had a couple people like trying to ask like multiple questions, and I told them no. Like, if they wanted to wait until the end until everybody else's free readings got done, but if they wanted another question, then they could donate to PayPal. But
yeah, because it's one question. All right, so but for Rutisha, okay, so for Rutisha, Rutisha wants to know, will I meet S again? All right, let's find out. We will meet us again. So for Rutisha, will I meet us again? Will I meet us again? Will I meet us again? Rutisha. I meet us again. Will they meet us again? All right, my dear, this is what I have for you. Like, I see here that you would love nothing more than for this to come back together. But it's a no. It's a no. The Emperor is in reverse. This individual is really imbalanced. They don't really know what they want, and especially with the High Priestess in reverse. This person, they have no clarity. They have no clarity, no understanding of what they really truly want, even with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The things that they should be able to offer in terms of a relationship, they don't have it. If anything, like this individual has a capability of being really cruel and dishonest, and to which that would just leave you with a lot of anxiety, depression, overwhelm, and heartbroken. So I would have to say a no on that situation. I don't feel that you'll really meet S again. If you do, it's not going to, the turnout of the potential outcome is not going to be that great. So that's what I have to say to that, my dear.
ooh, that was a good read.
Thank you. Thank you. And we have the doll-faced Eva. Did you hear my son?
Yes, cute.
I have family here. I just said my son. I meant to say my nephew. It's like my son's going to be here soon, but my nephew is here, so he's running up and down the stairs when my family came in. But do you want to take the doll-faced Diva?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. General reading for Dollface Diva for the rest of December. What is coming in?
And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to mute myself. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. You're so welcome, Dollface. All right. Can I general reading for the rest of the December for Dollface? General read for the rest of December for Dollface. What's coming for the rest of December for Dollface? Four of coins in the upright. Page of coins. General reading for the rest of December. Balancing something out. Seven of Swords and then the Temperance. I see this. The Temperance, the Six of Coins, the Chariot, the Hangman in the upright, Two of Coins, the Six of Cups. General read for the rest of December. And then the Ten of Cups in the reverse. I see this as you're holding an idea or a couple ideas like close to your heart. I don't know. It could also be like a love interest. But it's like the Temperance card here is like you're being asked to like balance something out, move in a direction or go, like look at something from like a different angle with the Chariot and the Hangman. Like it's like you kind of like maybe you're gonna go through a phase the rest of the December that's kind of like flip your perception on a situation that you may be dealing with, whether it may be a love situation, a work idea. But the Two of Coins does clarify that, like, I don't know if it's ideas or opinions or, job offers that you've been juggling. But it's like you're juggling something, but you're also trying to keep it very guarded and close to your heart. And it's like you are kind of like not letting yourself like be equally giving and taking in the situation, or it could be the other person, or whatever situation you're dealing with. It's throwing it off kilter because the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. So it's like there's some blockages. There's not giving 100 or 110 in the percent in the situation. It's so it's causing some like like not riffraff, like but it's causing unbalance in your life, whatever it is, because there's no fulfillment going on. Like you're not feeling fulfilled, like whether it be financially, whether it be love, whether it be friendships, whether it be creative ideas. Like you're just not feeling 100% fulfilled right now. So it's like you're being called to balance a situation out, whether it be walking away and starting something new, whether it be opening up 100% like emotionally and mentally to somebody. It could be you having a sit down with yourself and opening up to yourself 100% on what exactly you want. But it's a situation that's going to flip your perspective on something in the rest of December. That's what I have for you. I see Wolf over there flipping her cards and pulling her cards.
I'm just hanging out. Give myself something to do with the shuffle.
But it's like you're asking, because I'm using like the cards I have in my hand right now. They're like my little own like homemade ghetto deck. Like,
Yeah.
so like there's like the random number card pulled out, like came out. One of the random number cards I have. So there's 12, 22, 44, 66, 48, 11, 55, 80, 88, and 33. So I don't know if you're dealing with anybody with those ages. Today is the 22nd, so something could be happening today. It could be happening, like 12 days from now, or maybe you've been going through this energetic shift. It could be like the 12 days of Christmas. So from the last like 10 days, you could have been like, you felt this shift in your energy. And it's kind of like had you like mind boggled, like, why am I feeling this energetic shift? Something could be, happening in 11 days from now. I don't know. And then do you believe in magic? It's like you got to kind of like re-spark your own flame, re-bring that passion back into your life. And really ask yourself, do you really believe in your goals and where you want to go in life? If you don't believe in yourself and you can't see yourself achieving those goals, then maybe you need to sit down and realign and really think of where you want to go in life. So that's what I have for you, Dollface Diva. I hope it resonated. I hope you can take something out of that. But it's like the rest of the December, you're going to be getting clarity on a certain situation in your life, whether it be love, work, finance, friendships. You're going to get clarity on something.
I like your cards. I like your homemade cards. Those are cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I made them out of like regular playing cards. I just painted over them with white acrylic paint, and I've taken paint markers and I wrote over them with paint markers, and just like in a meditative state, and just like whatever like came through me, I wrote it on the cards. Like,
it's impressive. I love that. I love some creativity right there. Sounds awesome. I love that.
Oh, thank you. I can make you a deck and send it.
Yeah.
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 All right, for sure. Might be a late Christmas present, but I'll do it.
Hey, I'll take it. That's awesome. All right. So what do you want to do next? What are we doing?
Go ahead and take Benita's.
Benita. All right. Hi is what is?
Sorry, I'll mute myself.
Reptise, I think. Let's find out. Okay. So is Reptise attracted to me? Find out. Is Reptise attracted to me? Let's find out. We'll find out. And we'll see. Do we have some attraction? Sagittarius energy. Yeah, here we go. Sagittarius. I thought about doing that, JJ. Something to create. People keep telling me that I need to design wolf cards. Sure it'll happen one of these days. Attracted to you. This is it's fascinating. They do. They are attracted to you. They do. It's like with you, like they see like a form of team here, like the Three of Wands. They see that, especially with the Tower reverse here. It's like a new sense of hope and willingness that they see with you. And with I have the Ten of Pentacles, like they see the utmost success when it comes to you. And life isn't so heavy. Life isn't so hard when they're around you. That's something that they enjoy. And especially with the Knight of Pentacles, like they would love to actually offer a real commitment here. They actually want an actual real commitment. I have to show you this other card here, Six of Wands. Like this is definitely a situation that can move towards a big victory in terms of relationships. So I would have to say yes, that he's attracted to Sagittarius, and especially as many wands as we have here, that's all Sagittarius. That's all Sagittarius. So I would have to give you a yes on that one. So hopefully you want them to be attracted to you, because if not, well, then that's a situation in itself. I would have to say.
Great. That was a good one. I'm back. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. Some giggles. You missed some giggling. Thank you for that like and subscribe. Oh yeah, and everybody else, oh man, I keep forgetting to do that. But anybody who has liked and subbed up to the channel who is new, thank you. Please also do go sub up to Wolf's channel. Hold on. Great. I think I posted your link in the. I may not have. I thought I did, but
yeah, it's alright. Majority of people that have been here, a lot of them are already my subscribers. So there's only a few. It's fine. It's like, well, it'll come together. It's only, it's our second week collabing. We'll create this how we want.
Yeah, it's been fun. I like it's like awesome because we just come in here. We're professional, but we also joke around, so it's good. Like
I honestly,
a positive atmosphere.
Yeah, I see us at some point doing some type of comedy show. It's gonna be like you and like with the wolf, like keeping it real. How is life actually happening? It's like, well, about to burn some shit up.
Right? We're coming in here being authentic.
Authentic. Yeah, it's like this is authentic tarot. Like you tell someone to go take a walk,
We're not bashful over here on this channel.
No.
I don't hide. I don't sugarcoat it. If you guys don't like it, go find a reader who does sugarcoat and beats around the bush.
Yeah, we'll give you the butterfly approach, the rainbows of life, and it's like here, it's the real deal. This is reality.
It is. JJ Wolf, I can laugh all day long. Like I'm not playing. Like if I'm around good people and it's good energy, like oh man, I could laugh for days. Like I am a giggle. Like I'm a giggler. Like I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go get giggles like tattooed somewhere on my body. Like careful, you guys might hit the giggle button. Like I'm not serious. Like so like the relationship that I just ended. That it didn't work out, but it's okay. Like we said we would remain friends, but we really haven't talked, and that's okay. Like I hope he's doing good. Like I hope he's figured out what he's doing, and but it's like this one night I was talking to him on the phone, and like I don't know what was so funny, but I literally had. Okay, I don't know if you guys smoke weed, but if you smoke weed and you get the stoner giggles, I call them the stupid giggles. But anyways, I don't smoke weed, so here I am sitting out on the front porch, and it's like 10:30 at night, and like I don't have a quiet laugh. Like my laugh is like loud and obnoxious, and especially if the fucking stupid giggles kick in. It makes it all that much louder and weird. Like it. And it's like when that giggle kicks in, it's like the ugliest laugh ever. So here I am out on the front porch, sounding like I'm giving birth to a cow, laughing for like 30 minutes straight, and it did not matter what I did. I could not stop fucking laughing. I would try and like stop laughing, and I would do the deep breath and like try and do the whole like try to pull myself back in, and then I would finally like stop laughing for like not even like 2.5 seconds. Like it was maybe like 0.01 seconds. Like and then I just like started busting a gut again. It's like, well, good lord, like my belly hurt so bad that next morning. Whew. Like it's just like, man, like I felt like I took a hit, like a half a hit of a dab again. Like that was like the last time I smoked weed is the last time I took the last hit of a dab, and that was like 3 years ago. Because when I did that, I would laugh for 6 hours straight. I couldn't do nothing. I almost peed my pants twice from laughing, and not only that, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I laughed for 6 hours. So from like 1 o'clock until like 6:30 in the morning, I laughed straight, and it's like I couldn't stop fucking laughing. It was horrible.
Well,
It's like, who wants to be stuck on stupid giggles all day long?
Yeah, well, that's why you put it down. Like, oh, no more of that.
Yeah, I walked away. I said, this stuff makes me retarded. I can't do it. Not doing it. I can't function properly. I barely can talk. I look retarded.
I look like I need some type of assistance. This isn't a good look.
Yeah, it's like somebody smacked me back into freaking reality. Like I get stuck out in oblivion just laughing over nothing. Like literally nothing.
Like, but I still want that pizza though. When did I order that pizza?
But there was no pizza. There was chocolate ding dongs though, but no pizza.
No pizza, chocolate.
No, there wasn't even no Mountain Dew. Like I was mad. It's like okay, so there's this so well, when you get done with this, like
Okay.
I'll go through my playlist and I'll send you the link to this. But it was funny. So one night on Mr. T's channel, Gossip Network, his name's Quinn. Oh my god, I love Quinn. Me and him are getting married in Vegas, by the way. Not really, but
Oh well, hey.
Well. I'm gonna send you the channel thingy off my channel because we jumped from Mr. T's channel to my channel. We did a live stream on it, and it was so funny. It's because he was getting hit on by somebody, and it was like making him feel like really uncomfortable.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, but I'm the type of chick, I don't care if you're great, gay, straight, bi, you swing both ways. If you're getting hit on by somebody and I can sense your energy and it's making you feel uncomfortable and somebody's not getting the hint of, no, I'm not into you like that, like, man, I'll jump in. I'll pretend to be your fiance. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, what?
Yeah, it's like,
step back.
And so, like, we jumped from Mr. T's channel over to my channel, and oh my goodness, we were just sitting there. We were calling each other out on shit we don't even know what we were calling each other out on. And he's like, "Girl, did you get those boots I sent you?" Like, and it went on for like an hour and a half. Like, and so, like, I'm surprised, but he's awesome. Quinn's awesome. He's my gay fiance.
Oh yeah. I'll see. There you go. I already manifested it. So
if he like pops up into any of the chats, like Quinn is the husband. Hey guys, Quinn's okay. Quinn can stay. Show Quinn lots of love. But it's like we went on an hour for just like talking shit to each other. It was so funny. We were talking about working at the strip club.
whoa, wow. There you go. Should have been a part of my Frisky Friday that I just did this last Friday. We were using the tarot of sex.
Oh really?
Yeah, to figure out people's JJ Wolf and I think Angela did it, Alexis did it, JJ Wolf did it. It was quite funny. They had me do it. And then everyone was laughing at me. They're like, "Why are you so shy? Your face is so red." I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Now you want to know about the wolf? Well, oh boy, I'm on the table."
Ah,
Anyway, I guess
anyway,
inquiring minds wanted to know. But back to reading, back to reality here. Things to do.
oh,
Supposed to be
see,
professional tarot readers.
a little bit of tarot, lots of laughing.
You know, fun.
Oh, anyway, okay. So, Queen Rita, are you still in here? I'm sorry, I kind of like
Yeah,
got carried on a tangent there, but
yeah. We went a little crazy. We might have scared her off. I don't know. She might have ran away.
oh, I hope not.
Oh, Queen's here. Hey, we did. Hey, yeah. It's like, woo.
Our weird conversation on you. She's probably busting in the gut over there. I can just like see her hunched over, holding her belly, just laughing right now.
She needed the laughter today. I'm
I,
glad that you're here. All right, Queen. What's your question? T has an answer for you. So, yeah. See, she's listening to interesting conversation. I think we have a show here, T. I think it is going to be comedy tarot. I think we have something here.
you know what? I'm good with it. You know, because I like being flashy, but about real life situations. I ain't gonna be flashy and make shit up to get noticed. Mm-mm.
We're keeping it real.
Yeah, like real. This is really happened, guys. Sorry, I ain't got nobody here to verify it, but it really happened. Okay, I want to post your question.
All right, Queen, it's on you. What would you like to know from us?
Guys, stop listening to laughing.
Okay, so Queen wants to know how will my husband rekindle?
Okay.
All right, so serious situation.
Oh, all right. Well, Queen's husband reconciled with her. Knight of Cups. The Magician. So with the Knight of Cups and the Magician, and these cards are in the upright. It's you are trying to like. I see this as like either you or him trying to get a higher view on perspective, and a deeper understanding on emotions and feelings. And then the Magician, it's like you do want this to come back together. So it's kind of like you're calling it back in, like you're manifesting it, like you're pulling your husband's energy back to you. Saying like, hey, I'm not giving up on this. I don't want this to end. Or, maybe it's him doing that to your energy, or, sending out those messages, those love messages of, like, hey, I fucked up. This is something I don't want to end. Like, this is something I really want to hang on to. Like, I'm not ready to walk away from it. Um, and then the Seven of Swords, it's like, I don't know if it's you worried about like more sneaky energy coming back in from your husband, or I don't know if maybe you feel like he's sneaking off like really, and like you are like kind of like expecting like divorce papers, or like what the deal is. It's because Seven of Swords to me is like a real sneaky energy. Like it's they're trying to sneak off and do other things, like be deceitful, be hurtful. Um, but that's where it sits with you. It's like, okay, do you want to continue to be married to somebody who's sneaky? Somebody who goes behind your back and does things. Somebody who goes behind your back and hurts you and doesn't really 100% love you like you should be being loved and respect you. Somebody who's not honoring his wedding vows. Um, that kind of situation. So that's where it falls on, is like, if you really know your worth and you deserve more, and but at the same time, I get it. When you love somebody, you love somebody, no matter what they do. Um, it's I get it. It's hard. I've been in that exact same situation with my ex-husband as well. Like, he was very sneaky, like, and and his family helped him be sneaky. Um, and my family also, like, just speaking from experience, this is a little bit of my story. It's like, my ex-husband was sneaky. His family was helping him be sneaky, and so was my family. Like, my family invited his fiance over with him to Thanksgiving dinner. I wasn't invited. I wasn't allowed over there. And you know what? The sad thing about it is like, we weren't even divorced. Like, we were still married when he was engaged to this person. If that's the case, then that's when you need to call it quits and, like, take back your your feminine power and go file for divorce on him before he can do it for you. Actually, make the wheel of fortune turn in your favor. Say, enough's enough. I don't want this. I want somebody who loves me and is committed to me and appreciates me for who I am. Not somebody I have to worry about sneaking off behind my back with the opposite sex, when, that person should be committing to me like that. Take back your feminine power, but also at the same time stand in your masculinity. Let this person know, like, no, like, you walked on me for the last time. Like, I'm no, I'm done with it, and show him that you're done with it. Don't keep leaving the door open by, staying married to him if it's something you don't want. Because by you doing that, it's just like, oh, well, the door's open, so I can come back whenever I want. Like, she's not done with me. Like, I still, can play on her heartstrings and come and go as I please and do what I want, treat her how I want, because she's not going to walk away from me. So I
Yeah.
guess for you. Oh, I kind of got, like, emotional on that one. I got real deep on it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of truth. It's a lot of truth. It's a deep read. Excellent reading, actually. It's like, damn. Feel that pain. Damn.
But that pain makes you stronger, and it's, the pain I've gone through with that, it's definitely made me stronger. It's definitely made me love myself on a deeper level. Because I get, if somebody's not gonna love me, oh well, that's cool. Let them walk away. They don't have to love me, but I have to love myself. I also have to respect myself and who I am and where I want to go in life and what I'm about. And it's like that marriage really did. I really lost some of my morals and a lot of my self-respect during that marriage. It definitely knocked me off my A game in more ways than none.
It's
So,
understandable.
I hope you take that advice and you do what you need to do with it. Stop letting this person walk all over you and treat you like a doormat, because you really do have good, loving energy. Uh, you should be being treated like a queen, not like a fool. Um, so with that being said, go get your divorce, lady, and live your life. Go after what you
And go
deserve.
be the queen
And
power you are. And go take your strength back.
that Mr. Right, that your king is gonna come to you as soon as you wrap up this divorce. Don't go looking for somebody, because I guarantee you, once that divorce is signed, sealed, and delivered, your king's gonna come in and sweep you off your feet. You won't have to go look for it. It's like your guides in the universe are waiting for you to say enough's enough and put your best foot forward. Go file for divorce. Move away if you have to. But get this person out of your life, because they're holding you back. Because they're like kind of like screaming at you is what I'm feeling. Like, go get divorced. We have your king waiting for you.
I like that. I like that.
happy, he gets the giggles, he gets the emotional, he gets the self-empowered, the
Yeah, it's like we go from like keeping it real to laughing to being serious to like, all right, now we got, now professionalism.
yeah.
I think we have it all.
There's like 15 personalities all in one person.
Hey,
Anyway,
and I have 30, so there you go. So now we got 45. So we're doing real good. This is gonna be a real good show. Again, we got a variety of fighters.
no, Alexis Wolf, you're engaged? What?
Huh? You're engaged. Do what your heart wants, no matter who gets hurt. Might be a bad saying, but still, I'm engaged. What? What?
Definitely will, but
Who you
Alexis,
got? Who did you get engaged to? And don't tell me that motherfucking plan, Alexis.
she had to go see her boyfriend. Did he just pop the question to you?
What? Like, oh, well, no, she had a busted ass boyfriend. You're gonna tell me that you went and got engaged to him, Alexis? What? That busted ass motherfucker? Is that what you're gonna tell me? You went and got engaged to that cat? Yeah, what you thinking? Like, really? All right. Not gonna say nothing. Well, got truth on that. Well, that's per your choice. I'll keep my wolf opinion to myself. But see how that jives out. That's what I say.
It's just, but I just hope it's the right step that, in a relationship where you're treated equally and you are respected. Don't put your heart in a situation to where you're gonna have to rebuild yourself back up to where you are now.
But my wolf fire just came out. It was like, boom. I was like, oh, like, well, but hey, not my life, not my page. I can turn that page. Not my deal. Not my deal on that. That's I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like we just went all big sister on this.
Oh yeah. And truthfully, you and I, we have age. I mean, she's 18. She's 18. Thinking, but hopefully it works out. I'm sending I'm love and light to you, honey. I hope it works out. I hope it really does. But I'll manifest good thing towards you. So that's what I'll say.
Full topic here.
So there you go. Am I going live later today? Possibly yes. I'll have to see how the day turns out. I do have family that's in town, so I'm gonna hang out with my sister-in-law at some point today. Gonna give her a massage, so that's gonna be good. And use my massage therapist skills. Because I've been a massage therapist now for over 12 years, and that is insane. But have since I had to stop doing that because of my epilepsy. But so I get to use that talent today for my sister-in-law to help her. So I'm very happy to do that. So that will be all good things. But we're going to go to the magic store today too. I had someone be nice and kind and will black magic at me. They did it on my lives, like the last 3 lives, because I wasn't wearing my bracelets, and now that's why you see me all geared up now with all that. So for the ones that did that, repayment is sent. So I just have to send that out there. So yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry. I don't understand why people do that to themselves.
Yep. But it's all right. It's been taken care of. With the big old smile on face, I'm like, I took care of it.
reverse energy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like one of those things.
So, is anybody in the chat that would like a reading? If so, say you're here or type your question in the comment section.
Yeah. Yeah, we got one. Oh, Jess, I already fought him. And sent back. And it's unfortunate because there are ones that are closest to me. And so I asked T a question yesterday on terms if it was time for me to retire from tarot. And I got an interesting answer. And so that redirected me to a person that clarified it. And so I was able to get the names. So unfortunate when it's people close to you that are part of your channel, T. So it's something. So always be advised of that.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say.
So you go ahead and ask
Hey,
your,
we have one. Yeah, we have one. Yeah, ask a question. And T will answer.
And 2 reads with 1 question. No, Jesse, you gotta find nobody. You missed the giggle session earlier.
Yeah, we were having a party earlier.
Giggle, curious to giggles to professional.
And then back to giggles and keeping it real.
Yeah. We're just going through the tides of the day.
Might as well.
Any of that shit.
All right, your question popped up there. Wants to know should they start a business in 2022? Will it be fruitful for me? That's what she wants to know.
Okay. So for me, start a business in 2022. I'm getting the vibe of this, go ahead and start your own business. But before you start your own business, make sure you have your plan of action in place. Make sure you have like all the right things you need, business license, LLCs. Make sure your funds are good. 5 of Cups. It's like the situation like you're in is like it's not fulfilling. Like you keep like getting stuck up in your head about ideas. When you're not looking at like the other options that you do have like behind you. It's definitely time for you to call judgment on a situation here. Really like get things into action. Balance things out with like inside yourself and like around you on the outside, like whether it be like job wise, finance wise. Make sure like you got all business loans in, like business loans if you do need them. Make sure all the paperwork's filled out correctly. And then start from there. The feeling I am getting, like if you do start your own business coming 2022, it is something that is going, there's going to be struggles, like there's going to be times when you want to give up, but it all comes down to you on, you pushing past that energy, like putting that energy, like, just cutting it out. Don't lose like the motivation when you do it. It's going to be something that like fulfills you financially because the Queen of Coins is out here. The 4 of Swords. Also, like, be careful on who you tell your business ideas to, who you all include in on your business endeavors, because there could be, that one person you do trust, like they could come in and like put you in a tight situation and get you bound up to where you have a hard time getting yourself out of the situation. So make sure like everything around you is practical. The people that you are, investing these ideas into, or like giving me like saying, hey, I need some opinions. Make sure they're not going to come through and like just completely destroy what you got going on. So be very careful and mindful with that going into 2022. That is what I have for you.
Nice reading. I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There's a goat in your garden.
Across the hill, there's goats in J.J. Wolf's garden from the neighbors from across the hill. Well, there you have it.
Welcome. Everybody's like, goat? What?
Goat, where's the goat? I see a wolf. It's like, where's the goat? I see a wolf. I don't know. I don't see nobody.
I see squirrels on my fucking wall. Squirrels in a flower that I painted. Some deer out in my front yard, but I don't know. That's about all. They came through the other night and ate all the blueberries off all the snowmen. Off the snowmen tonight.
Yeah, I'm short, but I'm mean, Alexis. I'm short, but I'm mean.
I'm made of dynamite.
Yeah.
Just never know what's gonna pop off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm glad I can be funny today. I like this funny energy.
Like, I like this. This is good vibration. I like this.
Right? Man, I hope this energy carries over into tomorrow. It is my birthday tomorrow, so
Oh, happy birthday.
Good energy, party dance, happy vibes going on all the way till tomorrow.
Heck yeah. That's what I think.
But I got a tickle in my throat.
Alright. Do you want some of my Gatorade? I'll give you some of my Gatorade. Let me take the cap off. Let me take the cap off.
Just go squirt me in the face with it. Get your mind out of the gutter. I know where those thoughts went, lady. I'm a mind reader. You might want to go pee before you pee your pants.
Oh, shit. Gee. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. Whew. I'm professional again. I'm trying to be. Yeah. Oh, smile.
Alexis.
I already took my seizure bed. I'll be fine. Wow, I have 6 missed calls.
Oh.
And none of them are important. All of them are spam missed calls. So everyone that's wanting to know if I want to extend my warranty factory for my car, and I go, how do you know if I even have a car or not? Like, oh, you have excellent mortgage rates. I don't own a house, motherfucker. You know, it's like,
Right?
it goes like that. It's like, really? It's like, really?
Who's trying to hack my phone to steal my identity?
It's like, are you gonna give me a house? Then okay, but if not, no, like, get out of here.
Right? Not steal my identity. Not today.
No, not today.
Cut your service off. Click. Oh, well, everybody, how's everybody doing in the chat? I hope you guys are having a belly full of laughs like we are.
What?
Oh, I said I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope
Oh yeah,
everybody
me
has
too.
a belly full of laughs in the chat, you know.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Bruto does. Bruto's laughing. Bruto's still here. He's laughing. Having a good time. There.
Hey, you want to put me on an airplane to where all the sun is? I don't like the snow. I'll be a good housemaid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Just I know how to wipe my own ass. I'll trade sun for this cold place any day.
Oh shit. That's funny. Oh,
I'm a psychopath all built in one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a psychopath, but
oh shit.
you'd be like a walking crystal ball. No use either.
Oh shit.
Oh, anyways.
It's not frozen. No. We live in frozen. Alexis.
Yeah, snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Like lots of
I have a mountain range that has 36 inches of snow right now. It's motherfucking cold.
we got maybe 8, like
I'm staying
down.
inside.
We got 10
Oh,
inches here.
we have someone in here. Here's Daisy. Daisy Garcia. How you doing, Daisy? How you doing?
Well, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show where we
Real answers and belly full.
yeah, really, yeah, real answers, belly full of laughs, and you just don't know what else is gonna come out and hang out. So, how you doing?
No, be prepared. It might be shocking, but it's gonna be real.
See, Daisy, I'm not. That's a question I'm not even gonna answer. It's like, when are you gonna get pregnant from your man?
Stop trying.
Well, with that, you have to keep trying.
You loving.
It's like,
Once you stop trying, it'll happen. Don't try.
yeah,
Just have fun in the bedroom.
yeah. It's just like, you know what? That's when you need to get back to business. It's one of those things. Well, then, it's just like, just make it happen. It's like,
In the homework and just get her done.
yeah, like, just get it done. It's just like, if you're of age, and only if you're of age, depending on where you are, that's just when you go get some Blue Moon beer and just have a good time, and then poof, you'll have a baby. Because that's what happened to me. with my ex-husband. He's the Blue Moon baby. We were having a good time on drinking Blue Moon beer, and it was delicious and it was great. And then we had a Blue Moon baby. And I was like, I know what did it. But that's okay. Anywho,
make sure it's
back to real
something
life.
that the other person also wants. So, you know, if it does
Yeah,
happen, they are not feeling like trapped or stuck in their situations.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, drink from the water fountain, because that's what I did. I drank from a water fountain. I should have drank out of tea. And then I got pregnant. All my coworkers told me to like, don't drink the water here because every time a woman drinks out of the water fountain here, they end up pregnant. I thought they were full of it. I drank out of the water fountain, and a month later I was pregnant. It was crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, well, that's what I get. That's what I get. I was thirsty. What was I supposed to do? I was thirsty. Thirsty. I was in a hurry. Making money. So I had to get a drink of water. Took a drink of water and then changed my life. Changed my life.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, that's awkward, Alexis. That's awkward. I have to
No,
say, I don't know what to say to all that.
it happens, you know. He went for a swim, and you know, I'm sorry. I just don't mind myself.
It's like, just don't mind me.
You know, sometimes like I really should start thinking before I say some shit, but it just kind of comes out and says stop the phone.
And then it just happens. Like, and then it just happens. Oh, shit. Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh man, this has been great, guys.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
uh,
Having a good time. Hope everyone else had a good time. I'm having a good time.
I'm supposed to drink your spit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am like, that's the shit. That's some
I really
interesting things, interesting concepts.
did. Oh God, no spit. Spit, Alexis.
Like, oh god, no, yeah, like, don't do that. Well, unless you're out in the desert and you got no choice, and then you hope that you got it. That's when you're hoping you got it. Otherwise, things are about to get real out in the desert, and it can get a lot worse.
Right.
It can get a lot worse.
You know,
It
the
gets
other time I got drunk
there.
in the desert. I really did. I got drunk out in the desert on my little
Oh,
vacation I went on previously.
oh no. Oh, there you go.
Oh, it was bad.
Bad news bears.
Oh. Let's just say the amaretto, the Doritos, the Bacardi, and the vodka all got to me a little way too much.
That's gonna be bad.
On a blackout spree through the desert, in the middle of the night, completely dark, had no idea where I was going. I
There
had
you go. Oh, hi, Ron. See? Oh, we have someone here. Hi, Ron. How you doing? I'm trying to be professional. How you doing, Ron? How you doing? You're good?
you know, we're just telling real stories here. So if
Yeah,
you're
we're telling real stories. We're having a good time. We hope you're doing well.
welcome to the show of giggles and real talk.
Yeah. We're just having a good time. We are professionals. We
Yes.
can promise that. But we laugh. We have a good time. So How you doing, Ron? With all that being said, how you doing?
How's your holidays going?
Yeah. How you doing? What's going on in your world?
We're here. Would you like to ask a question?
Huh?
Um,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
oh, I think this is the most I've laughed in like 2 days.
See? This is meant to be.
Oh, man,
Ron's
they were
like, I don't know.
on Mr. T's channel last night, man. They were busting guts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was there for a little while. I was like, what's going on?
It got real interesting real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all of a sudden they wanted me to become a poopologist. Nope.
Oh, I was there for that. I was just like, what are we doing? I'm like, huh? I'm like, what is your
Like, I
deal?
literally exited that because, I got a weak stomach. Well, something I wasn't going to sit around and listen to anybody else talk about no more.
Yeah. Like,
I'm a very photographic, like, my mind is very
vivid.
photographic. Yeah, nope.
Like, yeah, no.
Real
Like,
fast.
like nothing. I think we scared Ron away.
Ron, are you still here? Would you like a read?
I think we scared him away. It's like, I don't know about all this.
Alexis, you can both do it.
Oh, Alexis, you could have T do it. I'm retired from doing readings for Alexis, so get your read from T. Get your read from T. I'm retired. My old wolf.
All right, Alexis, go ahead and type your question down there in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. So, bust out again, what?
Hey, hey.
Give me a beat with what?
Drop it low now. Drop it low.
yeah, that's get up now. Now go. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay, we're professional again.
Okay, his
And then we're
feelings.
not.
And should we wait for this marriage? We already know who. I don't know who. So who are you talking about?
I know who. That's why I'm turning around. Like I know. Like I know who, and I'm turning around. I'm turning around.
This girl is on fire. I can't sing. I gave it my shot.
Can't find my pitch. I have like I like heavy metal, and I have like a deep, like I can drop my voice like so deep, so low, like it sounds freaking demonic. Freaks people out, but it's like so low, and like so like when guys like do like their big yell for that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, want to hear my roar? And then people just look at me like, whoa, and it's just like, yeah, like I can make it sound like death metal because they're like, oh yeah, death metal, we got this, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, let's see, and they're just like blah 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 going, and I'm just like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, it's like
Demons.
what?
Let the demons come out.
Yeah, it's like. All right, now be serious again.
Okay. Well, Alexis, if you're young and you don't want to be tied down, then what are you doing in a relationship and what are you doing getting engaged?
That's what I say. That's why I'm turning my back. What? I don't know what to say.
It's like, why are you putting yourself in that situation? If you're not ready for it, then why are you leading yourself down the wrong path? And also the way leading the person on and wrapped up in their emotions. It's something that you don't want right at this moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just mentioned it if you didn't ask. Well, it's because we're picking up on the energy.
That's fine. Because you want to know what? Want to know what? Pull out of my deck. You want to see? You want to see? Want to see? Because, you know, I told you the guy was full of shit. Right?
2-1. 2-1.
I have 9 of Cups in reverse to death. In the reverse. Shit will be on repeat. Player will be a player. Player be a player.
I got the strength card and the 2 of Wands.
So I'm saying. But you're gonna make the choice you're gonna make, you know. Yeah, we have a disclaimer here. You make the choice in your life, but yeah.
These are for entertainment purposes only.
Entertainment purposes, and we hope we're entertaining you. We entertaining. See.
Knight of Swords and the Temperance. It's it's like being up in your head, not knowing what direction you want to go, but taking fast action to possibly
Oh, Alexis, you're whatever. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you, Alexis.
Knight of Swords and the Temperance. It's like you're trying to be strong and take fast action in the wrong direction. Like you got to balance out what you really want to do and where you really want to go, and then stop playing games with yourself because honestly, the vibe is if you're playing games with yourself, it's like you want this person but you don't want this person because you know they come with things, you know they're not honest, you know they give you the runaround. But it's at the same time like you don't have to think you walk away from it knowing damn well it's not the right time for it, knowing you should not be wrapping yourself up in this situation anymore. And it's like a big like struggle for you. The 8 of Wands, like you kind of gotta like get your priorities straight before you will make any options on relationships. Like you really gotta do some self healing, self reflection, self building. You gotta build your foundation up strong enough for when if somebody does come in your life and you do try and have a relationship with it, like your solid foundation has to be solid and it's got to be strong and sturdy where somebody can't come in and knock you off and knock your foundation down. It's got to be that way before you have any type of relationship. And right now, I'm seeing that your foundation within yourself is not solid, and the foundation may be poured, and it may be it may be steady, but it's not cured and it's not solid already. It's still wet and soft and shaky in certain areas, and you really got to balance that out. The devil card is trying to cut negative shit out of your life. Negative people, the 9 of Cups. Like it's not going to go anywhere until you cut out all the negative bull crap that you got going on in your life. Ground yourself out in your emotions. Start showing yourself love. Be more loving and caring and kind to yourself and stop. Get out of your head about the shit you need to do when you know what you need to do. Just do it. So action. Stand in your power. You're like, no, it's not the right time. I'm done doing this. And build yourself before you try to build with anybody else. And when you do that, that's when you're going to be the star and the main character in your life. Like you can't be the star and the main character with anybody else in your life because you are not balanced out. Okay, I'm going to stop it because
It's true.
But, I'm saying it from a loving, caring point, and I know you may not want to do it, but it's something you really got to cut out of your life right now.
Yeah. Because that just came out on my deck. No. Choices will be choices. Look, that's all I have to say.
You can do what you want, even though your lower extremities, root chakra may be like, no, this is something I want, like I gotta have this. but it's like all your other stalkers are like telling you like no, no, don't do it. Like if you keep going towards this direction, we're gonna keep bringing power monks. We're gonna keep bringing obstacles and you know brick walls for you to like destroy because this is something that you don't need right now. Like focus on yourself. Like
I am making faces, 100% all the way. Like,
you
all
know,
right.
and
So it
we
looks
can
like I
ask.
am has a question. It looks like.
Go ahead and you do that one.
Do you want me to do it? It's like, well, are you good at making music? Do you like music? Do you do anything with music? Huh? Sometimes I think I can dance, and then, oh wait, I actually can't dance. That's not a perfect example. I'm actually, I'm actually damn good at that. So, it's like, actually, I'm gifted at that. Um, oh, then we need to have a dance off. If you can dance, and we need to see who dances better. We need to drop a beat, and then we need to find out. I just got a challenge. I got challenged. Did
TikTok.
you see that? I just got challenged. It's like I just got a challenge right there. All right, so I am. Are they gonna be good at making music? You know what is the music career looking like for them? I just got submitted to a dance challenge. To Spirit, so we're gonna have to handle that at some point. We'll see how good their beats are. Plus the move.
All right, Tori,
All right.
get to you as soon as Wolf gets done answering this question.
After I'm done messing around here, I'll get that. Okay, so in all seriousness, well, I'll be good at making music, or what is the music career like? What's that looking for? I am. They would they be good at making music? What is the music career looking like on their side here? I think of me looking. All right, I see where you're really driven, but you haven't made a solid decision on where you want to go with your music. And that is a major confliction. It's like you have the drive to create, you have the passion, the desire to create. But when it comes to making big decisions, when it comes to your music, you have a really hard time making that. You have a hard time making that decision. You always second guess yourself. Is this good enough? Is this something that someone would want to listen to? No, maybe not. And then you'll retract it. And sometimes you make the best music and that's not what you put on your playlist because you don't think it's right. And so you retract it back. Not a good thing. King of Wands in the reverse here is like you need to see that you're for yourself that you can have this driven career. You know, if you are driven to create and to make music, this is what you're meant to do. But in two positions here, where you should have two new beginnings, you're locking yourself out with the Fool. No taking a leap of faith, no beginnings, no driving this power because of this two of swords. That is decision right there. It's like where you're taking charge and then you take it away. And then you get death. And so this is a cycle you keep repeating. And until you break this two of swords and actually make a solid decision and realize that you are driven to create this music and actually do it, you're always going to be stuck with the wonder, what ifs, what could I should I should have done something. So, with that, bring change. Bring change. Don't second guess yourself. Make your music and put it out there for the world because there are people that are going to want to listen to it. And you should be having a great career with this, you know, especially if you have great beats. Don't second guess yourself. Follow your dream. You know, it's like don't take it back. Don't put something out there and then retract it back. That's what I have for you. Yeah, change your perspective. You can do that. All right,
Right.
so you get Tori. You get Tori.
So for Tori G, I said things I regret to my ex. What would be the outcome if I reached out to him? Or did I make the right choice? Okay.
Have to mute myself. I'll be back.
Okay.
Family.
I said things I regret to my ex. So for Tori, what would the outcome be if Tori G reached out to her ex? The Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords. What would be the outcome if Tori G reached out to her ex? Three of Coins. What would the outcome be if, okay, Justice. What would the outcome be? King of Cups. What would the outcome be if Tori reached out to her ex? And did she make the right decision on letting this go? The Five of Swords. In the reverse. And the Nine of Swords. In the upright. And thank you for that that sub to the channel. Please make sure to go sub up Midnight Wolf Starts channel also. For I will be on her channel next Wednesday. For a combined show also. Hey everybody that's just popped in. But Tori, what I'm seeing is you know, this ending had to happen. You know, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, you know, explains that, yeah, you did say some things that maybe you wish you could have said in a different way. But at the same time, it's like they were feelings and stuff that were harboring that you weren't able to get out in a different way. It was something that you were, you know, going back and forth inside your head about uh uh on how to properly communicate. Obviously, there was an argument that happened where, you know, it's kind of like a tower moment. I don't have the tower card out here, but I do have the Five of Swords in reverse. So that means that it's like you kept bottling all these feelings and everything that was bothering you, but you couldn't express to this person. It, you know, it came out, and so it's like when that stuff came out, it took you out of the Five of Swords energy. You know, it took you out of, you know, like bottling things up, you know, harboring resentment, feeling like, you know, you just weren't good enough for this person. That being said, it made it easier for you to let this person go. Uh, you know, it kind of made it easier for you to walk away from it for the moment, to do some self-reflection, self-analysis. Um, you know, it made me, because with the Knight of Wands, you know, it may have been like immature communication on how you expressed your feelings and what you said to this person. But at the same time, it's that happening, it put the wheel of motion, the wheel of fortune in motion. You know, it started, you know, turning your life and letting things start moving in your life again. So, you know, whether, you know, this situation was temporary, I also do see that like this person, you know, was holding back things from you also. You may have, you know, internally picked up that they were hiding things from you or holding things back from you also. So with that being said, it's like it really, whatever happened, it gave you the strength to just like blurt out whatever was bothering you, whether it was in the right way or the wrong way. Um, you know, it's like I'm a firm believer in, you know, people say what they're gonna say regardless of how they say it. It's not your responsibility on how somebody reacts or how you react or how you respond or how they respond to a situation. I'm seeing major like blockages, you know, like the last little bit of the relationship, there was a bunch of arguing and fighting. going on. It's something that had to happen for the betterment of both of you guys because you guys were not aligned at all in this situation. It's, you guys were, the Fool. So this like ending gave you strength and is giving you a new opportunity to move forward in life. Rebuild yourself, work what you have going on. Stop feeling like you're left out in the cold and like you're not good enough because you deserve what more than what this person was showing you or giving you. You definitely do have options that are going to be coming up in the near future. Uh, you know, whether it be career, whether it be making new friends, networking, connecting with new people. Don't let the past energy and whatever happened block these blessings and these new opportunities and these new friendships and new, potential people from coming in. Because whatever you may have said, it's really got you in this Four Swords energy, like regretful, like being tied up, like it's something that's got you stuck in your head right now. Um, you know, the it's kind of got your emotions all over the place, especially with the Five of Cups, like you're crying over spilt milk. Like whatever happened, what was said, it was said. Move on. Forgive yourself for it. If you feel the need to, reach out to that person and apologize. Um, but other than that, leave it be and come into complete balance within your side yourself with the Two of Cups here. Um, yeah, I'm seeing like it was time to call a judgment on the situation because two people were not um, properly communicating feelings, emotions, ideas to one another. And so this blow up had to happen in order for you to step forward and move in your life. So that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated.
Nice reading, T. T, I have to peel out of here. My family, they're ready to go do stuff, so I have to get going. So yeah, if you want to take over your show from here.
Well, I
I,
actually still have to go too because I've got to get the kitchen cleaned up and the living room cleaned up before everybody else gets back in.
all right. All right. Well, I think we did a good show today. Uh, what uh I'm I'm not sure where you started out on your subscribers, but it looks like you increased.
I've increased so much just from that one show we did on your channel last week, and thank you for like it. It's like it just has like gone like up, and I'm like, man.
You're welcome. It says keep coming. So yeah. So next week, on my channel.
All right, sounds good.
All
I'll see
right.
you.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Take care. Bye
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Um. So real quick, everybody, before I jump off here, I would like to say, thank you for everybody for tuning in, coming in and hanging out, having a belly full of laughs. It does mean a lot. I do appreciate everyone for helping me grow my channel. There's just more great stuff for everybody coming in the new year. I hope if you are traveling, you travel safe. I hope everybody enjoys. Um, I've really got to like get the living room cleaned up. I'm going to come back live later, in a little bit. I've just got to take care of some responsibilities, that I did not get done this morning. Thank you, Berto. But yeah, so be on the lookout for, the live link for when I come back later. But yeah, I hope everybody has, a great holiday. Travel safe, stay warm. I'm sending lots of love, light, and blessings towards you guys. So until then, bye guys.